Alright, is my stream back up? Uh, Honestly, I was low-key kind of hoping... I was actually low-key kind of hoping that the stream wouldn't come back up, or like that my internet wouldn't go back up so that I would have an excuse to end early for the day. Not to say I'm not enjoying this, but I figured it'd be nice to kind of... I mean, I've been playing D2 for 36 hours this weekend, so I was thinking maybe it would be nice to kind of like call it early for the night, get a good night's rest, and then hit it hard tomorrow, get some sleep here. See what happens if you don't do cows, you get DC'd. Yes, my bad, dude. It's clearly the fact that I decided not to do hell cows, so my internet decided to give out on me, clearly. Sorry, we were in the middle of a conversation here, too, and then, you know, my internet rudely decided to get DC'd. I'm pretty upset about it, because I know, I know you're joking, I'm kidding, too. But we like this stream. I know you guys do. I know you do, but at the same time, like, you know, if life gives you lemons, you make lemon tea, right? Like... No, I wouldn't myself be like, I'm no quitter, normally. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm too tired to stream, I'm not gonna stream anymore. But, if life gives me an excuse to do so by making it so my internet's cut out, like I can't do anything about that, right? So, I would dip out. Anyway, sorry, let's, yeah, Conical said, we're back, boys. Easy. Hell yeah, dude. We're back. I'm gonna do some light farming while I just chill and chat with you guys, because if we're in the middle of a conversation, then I just kind of want to, like... If we're in the middle of a conversation, then I think I'd rather just focus on, like, doing something nice and chill while I talk to you guys. I don't think that I'm ready to take on Neelathak yet. That's the one thing I do agree with Real Quad on, but for different reasons. And I'll discuss those reasons in a second, because, again, I actually really do enjoy this, you know, chat that we're having about, like, okay, like, what are ways that we can make this build work, and, you know, like, obviously, Real seems to have different ideas to how he thinks I should play the build versus, you know, there's some very clear-cut reasons I would disagree in this case. Not just for the sake of disagreeing, but, like, yeah, like, there's like a few things worth noting here, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I need to actually take a moment to mule my shit off. Again, this was the very best case scenario worth of equipment that I could use to try and take on Neelathak, and it still is not enough. So I'm gonna retire these items for now, and yeah, I'm gonna farm something else that I know I can handle instead. Yeah, so Ko said, why not? Why can't I farm Neelathak? Well, I mean, I guess you weren't here to witness my battle against Neelathak, but, yeah, it's just too messy. I don't like it. It's like, the way my Neelathak run goes is that, okay, if there's snakes, it's an automatic chicken. That's, you know, I think that's a given. If there's no snakes, right, in the best case scenario, it's no snakes, it's just Neelathak's pack. I teleport in, I activate Cloak of Shadows, and I have my Clay Golem, and then I try to, like, brawl Neelathak one-on-one, but I just don't do enough damage to kill him fast enough. That's the main issue here, before he insta-kills me with the Corpse Explosion. You were talking to Real Quad. Okay, well, I'm gonna reply to Real Quad in a second, because again, some very interesting thoughts on that. ZZ wrote, "We back," and then ZZ also wrote, "Bro, Clay Golem will destroy Hell Cows. You haven't even tried it." Yes, clearly, it will destroy Hell Cows. So there's, hold on, let me switch all my gear, and then I can actually reply to Real's comments one by one, because again, like, there's a lot of stuff here which I can't quite get behind, and I'll explain why once I get there. I just need to toss out all this crap, and I gotta replace it with everything that I had before, and yeah, all that good stuff. So let me just dump everything. If my internet gives out while I'm in the middle of, like, mass transferring all of my existing equipment, like, I'd actually probably... I mean, I wouldn't RQ for the season, but I'd be very bemused. Okay, where was I? So, what was I messing around with? Oh yeah, Spirit and Hexfire. Those are my melee weapons. And then on Switch, I think I was running Kuko Shikaku and arrows. Yeah, there we go. Good. Kuko Shikaku. And then, yeah, this is what I had before. So I'm sitting pretty with stone, hexfire on switch. I can actually wield my spirit, and I think I'm ready to go. Okay, excellent. Now, I want to take a moment to actually respond. Oh yeah, ZZ also said take your laptop to Tim Hortons. Yeah. So let me start off with this, okay? Because I got cut off when I was in the middle of responding to some of Quad's messages earlier, because he brought up some really interesting points. So you said that I think Hell is kind of too hard. You probably need more items from Nightmare. I bet. I'm going to actually show you farming Hell right now, okay? You want to see me farming Hell? I'll show you farming Hell. Just for shits and giggles. I'll farm a little bit of Hell while I talk to you guys. You said, I'm curious, you didn't saw, have you tried Hell Cows? Okay, so the answer is no, I didn't do Hell Cows because Hell Cows is the monsters, like the cows are too tanky. Like I don't even need to really go there to find. Well, actually, sorry. First of all, I haven't cleared Hell Bale either. That's by design because I want to be able to run Questbug Bale. So yeah, I'm not going to clear Hell Bale so Hell Cows is off the table from that alone. But even hypothetically assuming that I could take on Hell Bale, or even if I could open up the... Hey, it's a Phase Blade! Let's go, dude! Hold up, that's huge. That might actually be massive. But I'm going to keep talking, so I'll roll the sockets on this later, but I'm in the middle of a discussion, so I'll focus on that first. So, yeah, there's the issue of I haven't cleared Bale on purpose because I wanted to be able to run Questbug Bales in the future, or have the option of it. Cows themselves are just way too tanky at the current time because I'm hitting for like, what, 4k? But cows themselves have like 12k health each, and they have 50% fire res. So that's not like a very good location for me to farm, in my opinion. Like it just doesn't really suit this build. Like I could do it. It'll just take a very long time, like a ridiculously long time, like way more than I'd want it to. Yeah, and then you said Nightmare Cows. Yeah, I think I've done like 70, like Nightmare Cows to 75. Yeah, I wouldn't do Nightmare Cows to 75. I actually much prefer farming, like, as a fire type, ranged fire type build, I much prefer running like Players for Mausoleum even. Like I've gotten to 83 just running this. And various other locations like Countess and whatnot. Like I can run Countess too, right? I can do Countess just fine. It takes me a little bit of time, but I can manage it. And same goes with a lot of other locations in Hell as well, right? Like, as long as they're not loaded with fire immunes, I'm, like, totally fine. Except for Nilithak, because, you know, Nilithak is a special exception in that regard. So, then the other question you said, see what happens if you... Oh, wait, no, sorry. What else did you ask? Oh, yeah. So the other... That's for why I'm not running Hell Bales, or, sorry, Hell Cows. Now, the other question you asked is, can I ask why the fire melee sword? Is it like a challenge or something? Well, yes, kind of. I mean, I guess you're relatively new to this, like, to my channel, so you don't know this, but the way that I usually play, I try to play a different, like, a new weird build, or, like, strategy, every season on Slashdiablo. What I mean when I say a weird build is... Oh, there we go. When I say weird build, I'm like, yeah, see, you bring luck. No, you really do. No, that's like huge. I've been looking for Phase Blade. Now I just need to roll it for 4 sockets. If it rolls, you know, not 4 sockets, then, well, okay, maybe not so lucky after all. But still, there is some hope here that it might be a 4-socket Phase Blade. And then I could actually move into the next phase of my master plan, maybe. Yeah, but that's for me to sort out in a little bit. Anyway, so, you know, going back to the fire melee thing, like, every season I try, like, a different wacky, bizarre build. That's just, you know, that's just, like, my way of playing the game. Well, like, I mean, like, the optimal way of playing the game, like, hey, Thresher, would be to, like, you know, pick a build that is, like, meta, let's say, like, Blizzsork, and then just power farm with it until you're, like, strong enough to play the character. But that's not really all that interesting to me. That's not really interesting to me in the sense that, for me, I'd rather start the season with a build, and then I'd actually like to see it all the way through to the end. from start to finish, you know? I like to be like, hey, yeah, so this is the build that I'm planning to play for the season, and these are, like, you know, rags to riches, right? Like, I'm starting off level 1 with this character, and then I'm, like, trying to get it all the way to Hell mode, and then once I make it to Hell mode, I have to use this specific branch of skills to actually get the build to its endgame format. So, that is... When I say, like, that's my way of playing the game, that's what I mean. Like, I like to be able to see the build grow from 0 to hero, like, from start to finish, from, you know, rags to riches, right? Starting with nothing but the clothes on my back, and then I try to, like, gear them up from nothing. Now, so yeah, you're asking, like, why I'm opting to play a fire melee sork. It's because of that, and also my endgame build, I think I've talked about this before, is going to be a Dual Dream Sorceress, Dual Dream Aura Sork. And so, because I'm looking for a Dual Dream Aura Sork, what that means for me is that I'm going to be using Enchant in the future. I'm going to be using Enchant like for my endgame build, so I thought it makes sense that if I'm going to be using Enchant in my endgame build, then I should also use it to farm from 0 to hero. So yeah, you've played that. So you have played this before, Dual Dream with Enchant. It's a pretty sick build. I've never actually built a Dual Dream Sorceress. I've done Dual Dream Paladin before. That was, I think, my during my 6th season on Slash, I was playing a Singer Barbarian, and then I had enough leftover wealth that I was able to make 2 dreams for a Paladin. But but then in this particular case, I'm actually playing a Sorceress, and I wanted to actually show this Dual Dream Aura Sork with a few different variations as compared to what a normal Dual Dream Sorceress would look like. So I'm actually kind of excited to show that. Now I have, like, again, it's a bit of a secret with some of the differences that my Sork is going to have compared to Dual Dreamer, but again, that's like part of the journey. I'm like kind of leaving that as a bit of a surprise so that, you know, there's like some excitement involved in what you guys will end up witnessing. Then you said, I think it was 6-socket phase blade with facets. I can't remember. It's funny that you mentioned that, because there's actually a few different weapons that you can run when it comes to making a Dual Dream Sorceress, or Dual Dream anything, really. Now, you could indeed, as you just... I'm using the wrong weapon, no wonder. As you yourself just pointed out, you could run a 6-socket phase blade with like 6 5/5 like lightning rainbow facets. But the other, like, there are other options that you have. For example, you could go Beast Runeward and then turn yourself into a bear with Dual Dreams. And there's plenty of other options too, some of which I'm hoping to have a chance to be able to show you folks later this season when I have enough wealth. But right now I'm like broke as shit. All I have is a Gull, an Ist, and an I think. Or something like that, and like nothing else, pretty much. The only dual stream... oh, that's another one, too. Ko also made a... I think, you like... Ko, it was a Dual Dream Sork, right? I mean, I guess you literally just said it's a Dual Dream Sork, so I can move on with that. Thunderstrike Sork. Yeah, he actually ran... I think it was... Was it Warstrike? Yeah, I think it was Warstrike as his weapon. It's a throwing weapon, actually, with Dual Dream. Can't you transform from swap? You could. See, that's another variation. Some people will just run Beast as their main hand, or they'll pre-buff by turning themselves into Beast, and then they'll put Beast back into their inventory or stash or cube or wherever, right? So there's actually a lot of different ways, if you think about it, that you can actually set up a Dual Dream Sorceress. When you say a Dual Dream Sorceress, well, when we talk about a Dual Dream Sorceress, it just entails that we have, you know, Dream as the helm and Dream as the shield, I guess, but then you have plenty of options in your amulet, your armor, your weapon. Like, there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. You don't have to play bear. I mean, you can play bear, but you don't have to play bear. You can do like 6-faceted weapon, and the funny thing about a 6-faceted weapon is it does 0 physical damage, I should point out. But like, if you were gonna farm players 1, Right, like the thing about that setup that you're talking about with the facets is that you could do players one and you can toast everything in like pits, for example. But then all of a sudden, if you come across a lightning immune, you have no response to it unless you like switch over to like your offhand, I guess. Which is exactly why an argument could be made that instead of running a 6-faceted blade, that you use a crescent moon instead, because you don't get as much plus lightning skill damage on the Sork, but you get more minus enemy lightning resistance, and you also get like actual physical damage from the main weapon. So there's like a lot of different ways to set it up. It's pretty nice. Like I have my own variation that I'll be showing off, but that's going to be later on in the season once I actually figure my shit out. Or just oh yeah, see, thank you for that reminder. See, that's another one too. I didn't even get around to mentioning that one, and it kind of slipped my mind in my excitement. Yeah, you could run Passion. Exactly. You're kind of on board with exactly what I'm talking about right now. You just go Passion Rune Word for Zeal, and then you run that with Dual Dream, and you can just Zeal everything too, right? So there's actually so many different ways you can set it up. You could run it with Beast, without Beast. You can run it with Zeal, with no Zeal. There's so many different ways to go about it. Ko said Dual Dream Remote Nova CTC. Yeah, exactly. War Strike, yes, it was very strong. And because of 100% Pierce, hold up. You said 100% Pierce, but War Strike is only 50% Pierce with, and Razor Tail gives 33. So I've actually theory crafted with using War Strike before, and the most I think I'd be able to get with it is 83% Pierce chance. So yeah, it would roll a cast on each target, so multiple casts per throw. Yes, right. That was a very brilliant use of War Strike, indeed. Yes. Anyway, it's possible I don't remember. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, not to nitpick. I just wanted to make a slight little correction there because, indeed, like, when I theory craft, I was trying to figure out how to get, like, 100% Pierce and all that, but, yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, let's just win. You have fascinating builds. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, like, trolling aside, right? Builds, I would like to see your list for future seasons. Actually, let me take a look at my list for future seasons. Well, what's coming up next, anyway, for you guys? Because again, like, again, Real Quad, like, Let's Just Win and Co. have been here for, like, many, many seasons. Co's been here for, like, I feel like for as long as I've been streaming, pretty much, on this channel. So, like, 25 seasons worth. He's been here for, well, anyway, he's seen me go through a lot of different builds, and I don't play the same build twice. As a general rule of thumb, I don't play the same build twice. So, you know, I've, like, my last couple, like, okay, so my last few Sorks were, like, this one is okay, this one is all, like, this season and last season were both Enchant Sorks, but last season's Enchant Sork was a Summoning Sorceress, where I chanted my revives off of Harmony. And then this season is an Enchant Sork. It's a combat mage, basically, where I chant myself, but then I'm actually fighting with Sword and Shield. And also, on my Switch, I have my Kuko Shikaku, right? Eventually I'm going to get Demon Machine, but I just haven't found it yet, but I'm making the most out of what the game has given me so far. 2 seasons before well, 2 Sork seasons before this, I was running a Tri-Elemental Sorceress with dual Nova, so Nova, Frost Nova, and also Firewall. And then, you know, like, there's just different variations. Like, last season was my Crushing Boazon with Freezing Arrow and Fire Arrow. The season before that was Fishy Wolf Barb. I don't know. Have you ever seen a build that uses Wolf Howl? I certainly hadn't. So I went and set about making a build that used Wolf Howl. Wolf Howl allows a barbarian to turn into a wolf. That was a fun one. Before that was the Hungry Earth-Shifting Druid. That was, I'm not going to get into that one. That one's a little bit more complicated. Before that was Holy Freeze Multi-Shot, you know? There's like a lot of bizarre builds that I've been trying to put together. And keep in mind that this is all within LOD. This is all within the base game, you know? Like, before D2R made a bunch of adjustments to make a lot of these builds easier to set up. Before PD2 went and essentially rejigged a lot of different things in the game to make these builds, like, more than, like, basically easy to set up, right? Yeah, I'm trying to play all these builds within the constraints of the original game, more or less. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, build. So, again, like, oh, actually, sorry, I got totally sidetracked. Next season's going to be a fun one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have like another like for the next probably 25 seasons. It's not an exaggeration. For at least the next 25 seasons, I have a build plan for every single one. It's just a question of what order I do it in. You know, I'll probably come up with more builds along the way, but yeah, like how do you even think of these? Well, because like there's a lot of really interesting interactions between not just skills and items, but like just different mechanics in the game, you know, like, you know, fire arrow, like you saw last season, just making it so that fire arrow is unblockable at level 50. Like most people don't know you can do that, but you can. Passive is build when. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because, you know, one day it would be nice to make like a thorns, not a, like a thorns build or like an Iron Maiden build or like some kind of reflection type character. I think that Ko had what he called a Thornbush Necromancer, so that was an interesting one too, right? Ko said mutual theory crafting helps as well. Yes, that it definitely does. Conical said the 25 seasons. What do you mean the 25 seasons? Like I have. Here, I'm gonna move on to the next game since I'm still chatting with you guys. Yeah, I have builds lined up for at least the next 25 seasons. Like, Slash will probably get taken down, or Slash will probably go down before I run out of steam making builds, or maybe something will happen where I'm finally like, okay, I've had enough of this shit, I'm out, see you guys later. But I'm never gonna run out of build ideas. Like, I always have build ideas. It's just a question of how much of a banger these build ideas are, but that's a completely separate discussion, right? You have builds in mind for the next 25 seasons? This is madness! No, this is Diablo! Yeah, anyway. Diablo has 3 syllables. This is D2! There you go. Madness? No. This is D2! Alright. But yeah, let me know when you go passives. I'll pull out my pacifist Bale squad. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, sounds good. I mean, keep in mind too, right? Like, let's just win. Like, some of the variation, like some of my builds that I've come up with or that I'm going to be showing off are like variations of each other. Like this season is an enchant sork, just like last season. But the way these two chant type builds play out are very different from one another, right? That's another thing to keep in mind too. I might use the same skill in 2 different seasons, but for 2 different purposes. Like I remember there was a season I did like I did a Frostfire Boazon, but a lot of the emphasis was on pumping up freezing arrow damage, versus last season the emphasis was on trying to reach level 50, right? Like, yeah, even within builds that I'm playing, I can basically double dip on an existing skill, but then I'll also like make like a variation based off of the playstyle, where I farm, and like what items I'm using. Like, you know, maybe I run it alongside other characters. Yeah, well, I guess that's part of strategy, but you get what I mean, right? Like, but having said that, though, there's like a lot of really cool you know, interactions that I want to have a chance to really go and mess around with, but that's not something I'm going to be able to do overnight. That's going to be over the span of like many years. Like I'm actually pretty excited for the next like 3 seasons. I think next season I have a banger build. It's a D2 sort of like certified special, okay? And it is going to be a blast. Like I was going to run it this season, but then I decided against it because I was like, I think that this build, this Dual Dreamer, would be better on a season where we're going to be doing All Cows Day on April the 1st, so... Anyway, enough yapping for me. Sorry, I missed this comment from Real Quad earlier. So Real Quad was saying, yeah, but you need a lot of rune words. 2 times Dream and Burr from are kind of expensive. Yeah, for sure. I mean... like, I might not be able to finish the build, but at least it gives me something to work towards, right? It's not going to be the case where, you know, I finish the season and it's going to be like, oh, well, I didn't proceed, or I stopped playing because I got bored since there was nothing else to do. There's, you know, if I cross that line, I mean, I'll cross that line when I get there, right? But as it stands right now, I'm so far away from a season where I'm just like, well, I've done everything I've needed to for this character, see you all later, that it's like, you know, it feels like a huge disservice to the game to try and pretend like I've actually reached the conclusion for anything here, right? I don't know if that makes sense at all. It's like yeah, it just motivates me even more that, you know, there's like so much stuff that I can get, need to get, or even can get for this character. Like, you were talking about Dual Dream, but, you know, okay, let's say I don't go Dual Dream. Let's say, let's say, like, you said I need 2 burrs for my Merc, presumably for Infinity. But, you know, hypothetically, why do I need Infinity, right? Like, you're going to be like, oh, well, that's obvious, you have more damage. But I could totally play my Merc without Infinity, and the build will still work. The only problem is if I come across a pack that for some reason I actually need the Infinity for, then yeah, like, then we have a problem. But, like, you know, if I wanted to go and run the character in pits, I definitely don't need Infinity for that, for example, because everything is just going to get one-shotted by the Dual Dream Holy Shock with my Sork providing the Lightning Mastery on Holy Shock, just pumping up the AoE damage to the point where everything will just get one-shotted anyway, right? So, again, like, there's that's yet another variation, like, just not running Infinity. And there are reasons why I wouldn't run Infinity either, right? So, like, maybe I prefer Insight instead. Like, I mean, that would be kind of silly. Like, I am losing out a lot on damage, but oh, and there's also the fact that I myself have access to multiple boxes, so I could totally use Conviction Pally as a substitute too. So, have you tried squeezing Waypoint Farm? I don't know what that means. Squeezing Waypoint Farm. Oh, there was also here. I think I also missed one other comment. Can't you transform for swap? Dual Dream, Remote Nova CTC, War Strike. Yeah, exactly. Transform on swap. Shank and... you mean Shank and Eldritch? I mean, I've done it on other characters, but I didn't do it on this one. And there's like a couple of reasons why I haven't. I just don't personally see a need to do so. Because, like, what exactly am I farming for right now, right? Oh, Eldrin, nice. I'll yoink that real quick. Like, I'm actually looking for, well, I mean, okay. Hold on, let me sell all my shit. Because the thing is, like, I think they're immune cold, just, they are immune cold, you are correct about that. So I can do damage to them, but let me actually show you something. Let me actually show you something real quick before I go any further here. Like, there's a couple of reasons why I'm not farming it, okay? There's a few reasons. Not, like, like, I can farm it. I actually can, but, like, right off the bat, like, just pointing out, I just wanted to have a chance to point something out here. Where is it here? Frigid Highlands, Eldritch the Rectifier, right? Eldritch the Rectifier. Okay, here's one of my biggest issues with it. Let me show you this. This is Amazon Basin. Amazon Basin has a list of, like, all of the, you know, all the monsters. So, yes, indeed, they are cold immune, rather than fire immune, but you'll also notice that they have a 66% resistance to fire damage. And so, that's why whenever I do opt to run Eldritch, I make sure that I pop lower resist on them first for my wand, because otherwise, like, the you know, it takes freaking forever since they're so ridiculously tanky. So, yeah, they do have pretty big res, so, yeah, that's a big part of why I opt not to, try to farm Eldritch, unless at the minimum I have my lower res wand. In addition to that, I don't... Eldritch packs sometimes can come with some dangerous monsters nearby. So here, this is a... Oh, and also in this particular run, he also happens to be fire immune. But sure, I'll ignore the fire immune part for a second. There's times when I'm going to do the run, and then right next to Eldritch, there's another pack next to him that's fire immune or ranged. So I actually, for this season, I'm basically just skipping Eldritch in favor of target farming areas where the monsters either have no immunity to fire, or even no resistance to fire in the case of Mausoleum, or I can get like more drops that I Alright, well that just happened. Well, I mean, yeah, a Phase Blade, as I requested. Yep. See, told you guys. Anyway, no, I'm messing. I mean, I don't really... Here, let me pull this open. This is a lightsaber, I believe, yeah? So... I mean, this is nice. It's got ITD. But that aside, it's not gonna be... Or Azarath. No, it can't be Azarath. Azarath can't drop from this location. I think it's like a TC-87 item. So, you know... It's like one of 3 items that, like, Pindleskin can't drop, for example. I know this isn't Pindleskin, but these guys drop even less than what Pindleskin can drop. Pindleskin... The 3 items that Pindleskin can't drop are, like, Arachnid... Well... Anyway, point is, when a unique lightsaber, or when a unique Phase Blade drops, it is lightsaber or Azarath, but in this case, I think it can only be lightsaber because the area level, or like the item level is too low for it to be something else, or to be Azarath in this case. Anyway, yeah, good morning, Limzor, what's up, dude? So, yeah, going back to Eldritch, though, that whole discussion, yeah, there's, like, a lot of different reasons. I think another reason is that, well, anyway, like, if I want to farm unique packs for XP, then I will go Mausoleum on Players 4. If I want to get good bases, I'll farm Flare Jungle because of the ridiculously high mob density. And if I'm going to... If I want to, like... If I want to actually get uniques, like TC-87 uniques, then I'll probably also target farm Mausoleum, but on Players 1, you see. So, yeah, I prefer all of those options to Eldritch. Like, there's not really... Same thing with Pindleskin. Pindleskin is also not fire immune. Well, I mean, Pindle himself is fire immune, his pack is not. But there's not really anything that Eldritch or Pindle can... And same with Shank, even. That any of these 3 will drop me that I actually need that I can't get more efficiently somewhere else. So that's why I'm opting not to farm... Yeah, that's why I'm opting not to farm these. And in the case of Shank, too, like, one of the cool things about Shank is that... Well... I mean... Here. Oh, yeah, like, look at that. Like, there's, like, so many ranged monsters, I remember now. Yeah, like, there's actually too many ranged monsters in the area for me to, like, sit there and brawl him, either ranged or melee. For me, Waypoint was good with runes and items, I don't know why. Well, I mean, it's not bad for runes and items. No, not at all, right? Like... Well, okay, I mean, in terms of runes, it's definitely far worse than many other locations for target farming runes. Like, you know, if you have a choice to farm runes, or if I had a choice to farm runes, I'd rather farm, like, Countess or, like, LK even, right? You know, Lower Kuros Super Chest. That's a good place to find runes. Now, you know... well, yeah, runes and items. So, the thing is, like, I have played seasons where I spammed a shit ton of Eldritch. I think there was a season where somebody from my stream, Green Cable, who I play pretty regularly, he was playing Javazon, and he was actually farming Eldritch because he was, like, trying to get some, like, easy, fast XP. Well... That's actually not a good example. Give me a second. Let me think of a better one here. My Poison Necro. My Poison Necro and Hammerden, I love running Eldritch. Because it's actually very it's a very safe place to farm for those 2 builds. Like, Hammerden will pretty much never die anyway, but Eldritch Pack also has 0 magic resistance, so you just run up and you just, like, hammer them down to death, right? Now, Eldritch, as a super unique, will always drop 2 items, but usually this is not going to be a rune. This is usually going to be like a... Yeah, it's usually going to be like, like a magic, a set, a rare, or unique item, right? I think this is fair to say. Like I could probably run a whole bunch of Eldritches right now here, even on Nightmare. I'll even show you. I can run Eldritch a whole bunch of times, and he'll be basically just be dropping like if I just why the hell? Oh, I'm doing no damage because I didn't enchant myself. Whoops. You see here? Well, okay, this is a weird run. He actually ended up dropping a gem instead, but yeah, usually he can't drop any base, like white base items. He has to drop a minimum of a magic base item, right? But in this particular case, I'm looking for a phase blade, but I want it to be a white phase blade because I'm trying to make something with it. Speaking of which, yeah, let me go roll this. But yeah, like Eldritch is not a terrible place to find items, but there's definitely like places where I'll be getting a lot more items on like per given amount of time as compared to Eldritch. Flare Jungle, for example, I love farming Flare Jungle because I mean this is Nightmare, I know, but I'm just like demonstrating. Like look at the mob density, right? It's like this on Hell mode too. There's 0 fire immunes ever. None of the monsters really endanger me because yeah, there are ranged flares, but they do like 0 damage. So this is like for all intents and purposes, this is a completely safe place to farm as long as I don't play like a potato. And I get lots of bases out of this, and there's also lots of champ packs, right? Flare I like more than Cryptid Moz. See, yeah, that's fair too. But again, like the trade-off for Flare Jungle is that while I do get more items from Flare Jungle, I don't get nearly as much XP because there's not as many unique packs in a given area as compared to Mausoleum, believe it or not. At least from my experience, right? I don't have a hard science on that, but yeah, that's how it is for me at least. But I mean that's a fair point though, that Flare you would like that more than Cryptid Mausoleum. That totally makes sense. Because like the mob density is so large, right? Okay, speaking of which, I'll spend a bit of time farming Flare Jungle just for funsies. But I was doing I was doing Hell Moz because, well, for 2 reasons. One, to show you that indeed this build is more than capable of farming Hell mode, right? And the second reason being that it's a location that I can farm while engaged in an active discussion with you guys. Like if I'm gonna, if I were to farm, let's say, if I were to farm Flare Jungle, then I would probably need to pay a bit more attention to my positioning. Because, yes, on one hand, like, yeah, it is relatively safe, but I gotta still look out for monsters that are, like, Cold Enchanted, Lightning Enchanted, for example, and kind of keep my distance from those. In Mausoleum, like, the monsters, like, that's still the case, but, like, the monsters are, like, way slower, so I don't really mind so much, So, yeah. Let me get my web-based mule out here. I'm gonna run some flares. Did it work? I was AFK. Did what work? I don't know what we're discussing in this case. Alright, this is on real quad damage. I think that real quad damage because, hilariously enough, because he told me to farm... Or, well, no, he didn't actually tell me to farm anywhere specifically, but I told him that I was going to run Mausoleum so I could just chat with him while I played. And, well, as a direct result of that, as a direct result of that, I actually got this Phase Blade. So, here we go. I'm about to roll my Phase Blade. I'm hoping for 4 sockets. If it's anything but, probably not very useful. Now, Ko mentioned earlier that if I roll 5 sockets, it might be sellable, but, I mean, I need to find a buyer who's willing to pay for this so they can make their grief or whatever. Alright, guys, here we go, okay? This is Ral Am P Amethyst and Phase Blade 1, 2, 3. And I'm hoping that it is a 4 socket, but I'm going to guess it's a 1 socket. Ugh, it's a 5 socket. Well, okay. I mean, somebody can make a grief into this, but it's not quite what I was looking for. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, just 1 off, man. The next Phase Blade will be the one. Yeah, but, I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, here's another thing, too, by the way. I can finally retire this Aegis, since I found a ward. I didn't comment on it because I was in the middle of, rambling about something. Just trade 5 for 4? Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea, but as it stands right now, I already asked people on Slash, I'm like, hey, yeah, you know, ISO 4-socket phase blade, and no one said anything, so, yeah, I'm going to go on a limb and guess that no one currently has what I'm looking for in this case. Do I not have another Amrune? Wow, I actually don't have any more Amrunes. Okay, well, gotta start searching for more Amrunes soon. Who knows, maybe I should do more Countess. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. Oh well, all good. Tal, Thul, Ort, Am. Here we go. So, I'm gonna guess 33 on this. Tal, Thul, Ort, and Am. Ah, well, 32. Chance to block is still the same, too. 32. Okay, well, I mean, it's still a good replacement. It's a good replacement because I can finally retire this, and this. I can get rid of these, this crappy spirit. Yeah, I could toss it on, like, my Magic's Mule or something. And I can actually replace that ring for, like, literally anything else at this point. Hold up. Alright. Oh, hold on a second. I just realized I also had another strength small charm, didn't I? Or did I chuck that one out too? I guess I might have chucked it. Alright. I don't know. I'm kind of debating between whether to run Countess or Flare. I feel like I want to run Flare jungle, though. The Flare, I do agree, is more fun. And, I mean, I recently found, you know, a fun little new location for me to farm, which is a Flare Dungeon. That one's a pretty good one, I think. 10 all res ring. Yeah, I'm gonna toss that though. Don't really need that, unfortunately. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, I do. What the fuck am I talking about here? Yeah, I can actually wear that. Yeah. Okay, now I'm maxed out on fire and lightning resistance with this on, and while I'm wearing my spirit shield. I could also, I think I also had this, oh no, I guess I subbed it out. I had a ring that also gave me like a decent chunk of attack rating, but I don't think I need it. I feel like I have enough attack rating as it is right now. Dungeon on melee? Nope, there's nothing wrong with that. You're thinking of Swampy Pit. I'm talking about Flare Dungeon. I was actually already farming this location earlier today. To great effect, I might add. I'll show you right now. In fact, I think I'm done muling, right? White Tiara, let me go freaking toss this somewhere else. Level 2 has some nasties? I don't think so. Let me go check. Unless I'm tripping. Maybe I'm misremembering, but when I ran my Flare dungeon, it was fine. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a spin. Did I respond to everything, though? I think I did, right? Yeah, but I think I was talking about, sorry, he said, it's just a great feeling when you kill them all at once, they pop like a Christmas present. Oh yeah, absolutely, like, I'm with you on that 100%. That's something I can totally agree with, because, you know, earlier when you were talking about, like, cows, like, one of the reasons why I was, like, you know, one of the reasons I discovered, Flare Jungle is because, you know, like, first of all, I was, like, looking for a location that had no fire immunes, or, well, relatively few fire immunes. But in addition to that, I was looking for a location that had a lot, like basically where I could farm a ton of monsters, but without the insane amount of health that the cows have, right? Now, overall, like, cows are superior in terms of what they can, you know, how likely they are to drop, like, good items. But in terms, it's a plain dimensional blade. In terms of just raw, like, the number of drops that I can get, Flare Jungle is a location that just has so much... this is garbage. It's a location that actually has, quite a few... it has a lot of monsters. Like, it has a very high mob density, I would say. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. Anyway, I'm going to go straight to... On this run, I'm going to go straight to the Flare dungeon or whatever. Hey, I'm actually going to clear this back on the way. There's, like, a few Seems like there's a few packs I can deal with on the way there. Yeah. Didn't realize that there'd be so many. Ort Rune. Yeah, okay, I'll clear that. Ancient Armor. This is also a great place for me to farm gold. That's the other thing, too. Like, there's no other location that I know of that I can farm and still get this amount of gold from, you know, like just picking items and then selling them. And I have been picking them up and selling them because I've been trying to, like, gamble for a circlet that has +2 fire skills. Yeah, or an amulet that has +3 to fire skills. Either one would be great, you know. Yeah, that's a little dangerous. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I get cursed, but they do low enough damage that I don't really need to worry. Like, as long as my Merc survives, and, you know, he can. Like, yeah, it's like, it's okay. Try some Imbue. I have items to Imbue. I have Coronets, and I also have Circlets. I just can't be bothered to do so. And actually, when you say imbue, you're talking about imbuing. If I imbue a circlet, the most that it can come out to is +2, like +2 Sorc skill levels. But I don't want +2 Sorc skill levels. I want +3. I specifically want +3 fire skills in this case, though, because the main thing I'm relying on for, well, my character is fire skills, right? So I definitely want to max out my fire skills as much as possible. Circlet, Coronets, whatever. Yeah, only magics can carry +3s in this case. So, yeah, that's one issue that I have right now. Yeah. No, I feel like I've been enjoying myself quite a bit this season in terms of like trying out some new strategies that I haven't before. Like even during the reset run, I remember I was like trying to focus on buffing up the Telesort to like level 18 first. That was a success, I think. But in addition to that, another thing that I wanted to test out this season too was actually utilize gambling more. Because too often, it's the case where I farm like a shit ton of gold and I don't actually do anything with it. Yeah, and then like eventually, you either go, well, actually no, other way around. Usually when I farm gold, what ends up happening is that I use that gold to repair my tally staff, right? And ooh, hold on. I also try gamble. I like it. Yeah, no, that's nice. Hold the phone. What is this? Huh. Give me a second. 1 to 420. It's a sign, you guys. 420 lightning damage? If I chant myself, I think my chant is worse as compared to this, but, I might be able to, might actually be like, this actually might be the way to go over my Hexfire. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this this Heavenly Stone is fucking nasty. 1 to 420 lightning damage? Oh, shit. And then I can, I mean, I have, like, Lightning Mastery boosting up by 326% too, right? That's why it's allowing me to do so much. Okay, now I need to actually find, like, a good target to test this out on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Found a nice little victim here. Oh, yeah, I can actually do damage now to lightning or fire-immune monsters. Oh, shit. Alright, well, that's kind of hilarious. I don't know what to do about the Hexfire, though. This is unironically, like, an actually, like, good weapon. I didn't expect that. I was actually about to sell it and all, too. Well, alright. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. But anyway, yeah. So, the Real Quaddy said, I'll also try Gamble. I like it. Yeah, so part of the motivation for that is every season I'm always so reliant on waiting for somebody to find, like, a +3 fire skills, like, Circlet or Amulet, and then I'm like, alright, sure, I'll just take it off your hands or I'll pay Paul Rune for it. But then the thought occurred to me. I'm like, You know, I remember that when I was like gambling for like Coronets in D2R, I was actually loading up on on D2R, I was like loading up on like crazy amounts of circlets, and these circlets, a lot of them came with like plus to skills, right? And it kind of got me thinking. I'm like, well, why don't I just do that here? I never really prioritize grinding out gold and then using that gold to get like to gamble with it, but to like gamble for like circlets and amulets specifically. But this is a season where I can do that, and maybe try to get myself the +3 fire skills circlet or whatever that I'm looking for, right? So yeah, I usually keep money and use Geed and the bow for lower rings and prices. Yeah, I know, I've been doing the same exact thing. I have an edge bow somewhere on one of my, like on my switch mule. And then I also have, well, okay, I don't have Geeds though. I haven't found a single Geeds, and I know that like whenever I need a Geeds, I basically just ask somebody if I can borrow it. I mean, that's all I got right now, man. Incoming cool rare ring. Oh, no. I deliberately opt not to clear the Gidbin quest here. I've already, been close to finishing it a couple times before, but the reason why I skip it is because now every time I swing by Flare Dungeon, yeah, exactly. I kill it and I can actually get myself another drop when I, go through it, yeah. So that's my, another thing that I tried to do for this season that I came up with on the spot. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, though. Yeah. What are your boots? My boots are these ones. 10 FRW, 32 cold res, 39 fire res right now. 4 sockets. Embossed plate? Oh yeah, let me keep my distance on this. See, this is what I'm talking about. As long as I keep my distance, it's fine. You have some trash tri-res boots that I'm throwing. Okay. Like, you said trash tri-res. If it's like 10%, 10%, 10%, then I think mine's better. But, fire cold res. 27 light fire. Nah, I prefer mine. Thank you, though. No. I think mine's better in this case. But I appreciate you checking with me. Oh shit, where's my arrows? I'm actually running out of arrows here. Trash. This is cold lightning enchanted, right? Lightning and fire enchanted, actually. It's pretty scary. Hold on. Let me hit this. Oh, hold up. Yeah, let me try and mop the floor with these guys. And then I want to actually try something after. Yeah, there's actually something I want to try in a little bit. Oh, okay, yeah, no, Ko, you were correct. My bad, I was mistaken. I did a couple runs of this earlier, and I didn't ever come across dolls. So, but you are correct. There are indeed the the ones that blow up and kill you. Having said that, though, again, as long as I'm careful, I can avoid getting killed by them because I have the little buggers. Yes, I mean the thing is, though, I do have. Oh wow, just got almost one-shotted. The thing is, I have as long as I just keep my distance on them, it's not a big deal at all. Yeah, and I can afford to do that because I can afford to do that since I have my Kuko Shikaku, so it's still all right. I can kind of get behind it. As long as I keep my distance. Ergo, as long as I don't suck, basically. Yeah. What else was I doing? Oh, yeah. I wanted to actually have some mess around with this. Oh, yeah. This is a job for exploding arrow. Oh, okay. Just fucked me up there. Lightning enchanted. Alright. I mean, this one's fire lightning enchanted. This is all my merc. Alright, cool. And he's gonna respawn again, and he dies again. Okay, cool, great. Wait, what? Thought I grabbed the resist poison shrine, no? Yeah, I just wish I had a source of cannot be frozen. That's the other thing that I'm missing too. I need like Trang Belt or oh, actually yeah, Ravenfrost. If I had a Ravenfrost, I would gladly run that. Oh, 59 ES Jewel, very nice. Yeah, let me just look at this. I'd probably sub out that ring for it. Come to think of it. Oh yeah, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like I gotta keep my distance from these guys. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. And then go into the hallway. Yeah, but I like the way this is laid out though, right? Like, as compared to, like, Flare Jungle, where all the monsters can come at you from, like, any direction, and that actually makes the run take longer. I mean, aside from the dolls, which are hella scary, I can just, you know, like, line them up in these narrow hallways, and then use that to my advantage. And if I really was scared about the dolls, I could also always just leave. I could always just leave after Flare Dungeon level 1, and yeah, not deal with these guys. Stony Tomb is also a good place to farm, but I don't know, probably better than Maws and Crypt. Well, the thing about Mausoleum and Crypt, okay, so Stony Tomb in D2R is a level 85 area. In LOD, it's a level 77 area, I think, or 79, I don't remember. Either way, it's like lower level by a significant margin than Mausoleum and Crypt. Crypt is a level 83 area, Mausoleum is level 85 area. So, you know, in my case, I'm already level 83. If I go to Stony Tomb, I'm taking a bit of a penalty there. So, yeah, something to look out for too. Alright, let me actually test this out. I want to actually see what the difference in damage here is. There we go. Versus if I chant myself with this. So 5, 4, 9. Close enough. If I chant myself with this, I actually do get a little bit more damage out of it. Yeah, if I chant myself with Hexfire first, then I get slightly more damage as compared to this Heavenly Stone. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Well, there is actually one other hilarious possibility that I could... Well, I mean, I get 2 to Fire Mastery with this, though. Can't really argue with that. Huh. Yeah, okay. Kind of gets me thinking. Ort Rune 1 to 50. I could Ort this, and... I could totally Ort this. Just thinking of some possibilities here. I-20 Gnarled Staff. Let me look that up real quick. Sockets D2. I level 20. Alright, Gnarled Staff. I just looked it up. I-20 Gnarled Staff? Apparently 4? Yeah, apparently it's 4 based on the wiki. To socket by item level. Just gonna double check this. Gnarled Staff. Yeah, apparently it's 4. I think you overthink it. Overthink what in specific? You mean like for my weapon? I mean... the weapon Ort? No, I don't think it's overthinking at all. Like Like, I'm just, like, picturing, like, different possibilities in my head, right? Like, when I see this, I'm like, okay. It wasn't just Ort in this weapon, it was just an idea that came to mind. I'm like, okay, well, first of all, there's this weapon, right? Like, this isn't bad, but can I do better than this? And I'm like, okay, if I can do better than this, what would be a better wand then? And then it got me thinking, I'm like, I could look for, like, or what would be a better weapon? And I was like thinking, I could actually go to here. I'm going to show you something. I could go to Drognin, right? And I can actually try to look for a wand that has plus lightning damage if I want, potentially. Yeah. And then I also thought about the possibility, well, what if I went for like a 6-socket phase blade and then I stuffed like 6 orts into it? But then I ran the math on that and I was like, it comes out to 1 to 300, which is not very useful. So, yeah, you know, like that's... I don't think that I was overthinking anything in this case. It's like legit. Like, what is... I think it's a reasonable thing to try to figure out. Like, what is a good... What's like the best weapon I can really use at this present moment, right? At least until I get, you know, a better alternative. Because right now, like, it's a little bit annoying that I'm having to deal with these like fire immunes and I have like no response for them. Yeah, that's troublesome. However you want to look at it. What the hell, man? This is having some pretty interesting luck here. Never seen so many games in a row where I'm like trying to go into Act 2 and then it keeps spawning the exit. Oh, am I lagging again? I actually might be lagging. If I DC again, I might actually just call it for the night. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh, no, never mind. That's a bait. It looks like it's connected, but it's not. You can use the lightsaber? Hold on. You could try and cube recipe it. You can use the lightsaber. Can I use the lightsaber? Well, no, but actually, yeah, you might be right about that. Give me a second. Let me think about this. Uniques. I mean, his high dex. Yeah, that's one of the problems. I don't have enough dex. But, in addition to that, let me just double check it real quick. 'Twas but a false friend. Funny, man. As fast has proc 1 to 200. Yeah, but that's 1 to 200, though. That's the thing. I'm, like, hoping for something that has a little bit more than 1 to 200, right? I wanted, like, I can shop for... Hold on. Yeah, there we go, fucking finally. But is fast minus 30? Yeah. On the flip side... Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is actually already better than the one that I am wearing right now, right? 1 to 454. Well, here's the thing. If I put this on... Well, here, let me actually chant myself first. Here's the problem. If I put this on, I have a lot more lightning damage. Well, I have slightly more lightning damage, but then this thing's better overall because it has fire mastery and Sorc skill levels. That's the other... So that's the... Again, that's like another trade-off, too, to consider. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, though. Yeah, like, I mean, running lightsaber, and it also has physical damage, too. That's another thing that I do have to be mindful of. Anyway, it's fine. I think, again, I think I'm good. And magic. Oh, yeah, and magic. That's a good point, too. No, true. I'd always have an answer for whatever I'm hitting. But anyway, yeah. So here's what I'm going to do, then. I am going to run this weapon. What's the difference between my... Here, I'm going to go into the next game real quick. I want to actually compare this. If I run lightsaber or hexfire, yeah, so if I use this and I chant myself and I have my Kukushikaku, I'm hitting for 3,800. But then if I put this on, I'm actually Wait, I'm hitting for harder? Huh, that's interesting. That's not what I expect. 3,800. Oh yeah, no, this is expected. Yeah, of course. With the hex fire, I would expect to do more damage. Right. That's a given. But yeah, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Larzik this, and I'm actually gonna try to give it a spin. I'm gonna shale it. I'm just gonna swing. Have some fun with this bad boy. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Heavenly Stone. Never thought I'd end up seeing the day, but yeah, let's have some fun with this. Came up to the tomb with my MF squad, and there was a mummy pack right at the freaking door. I had to save an X, very expensive RNG. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, I mean, that happens, though. Alright. Let me put this here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I remember. I needed to get a Shale Rune and then socket quest this bad boy. They wouldn't budge? Ah, yeah. Shale? And then let me grab what's my next character that doesn't have that has a free socket quest available? Oh, I've already burnt my socket quest in normal. How about Nightmare? Just having some fun, like burning socket quests left and right without having to cheap out on it. It's feels pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh, wait, I picked up the Shale Rune. I meant to pick up the wand. Or the orb in this case. There we go. Off to Nightmare I go. Fire immunes. Now I'll always have a response for fire immunes. So I really do want to give this a shot though and have some fun with it and see how it goes. There we go. Okay, I dropped a socket into it, and now let's see how well this pans out for me. There you go. Shale. And would you look at that. My damage is going up from... Oh yeah, I could replace this with like Tiamat's Rebuke or something. Oh man, that would be kind of legit. If I put on Tiamat's Rebuke, I think I'd get like even more damage here. Hold on, I want to check this out. Where's my Switch Mule? Mule 10. There's my Switch Mule. Oh, how sick would this be? I have a pre-buff, and then like this would be my pre-buff, and then this would be my main weapon. How would this look? Heh. Don't mind me, by the way. I have a lot of fun like trying different combinations of stuff too. So I'm gonna be doing this like quite a bit every now and then. There you go. Look at that. 6.4k damage on hit. I'm gonna have some fun and go whack a couple monsters with this in hell. I'm gonna take a step away from Flare Dungeon for a little bit just so I can mess around a little. Screw the P Diamond and add the IAS Jewel. Well, I considered it, but I will not. I'd actually end up with less IAS. Unless just for the memes you're talking about that I should do that. Alright. Oh, I got just the target. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Oh, even better. Even better. Alright. I got a skill shrine. And yeah, now I'm hitting for 7.4k. Alright, let's go have some fun. I'm going to deal with... I've wanted to show Countess who's boss for like the longest time. Now's the time for me to do so. Imagine, you'll be the first person to go on IAS Calculator and select that weapon on Sork normal attack. For real, yeah. Yeah, actually. Just IAS Calculator. And then freaking normal attack with a freaking, like a Sork orb. I mean, hey, when life, like I said before, when life gives you lemons, you make lemon tea, okay? Like... I still can't believe I got 1 to 420 lightning damage. 420, it's a sign from the universe, and it even comes with some fire mastery and Sork skills too. Whew. Yeah, I mean, it's this one. Oh yeah, there you go. Boom. That's great. It's so I don't even know. That was great. That felt good. I'll just be upfront about it. That felt fucking amazing. I wish I could say otherwise, but that felt satisfying. Dealing with what would otherwise normally be freaking fire immune, cold immune monster. Alright, frozen armor. Oh, yeah, right. Let me switch over and then frozen armor. Now I can go and swing at... Ah, here we go. Let's have some fun with these guys. There you go. Ah, look at all that lightning damage in action. And I also have Tiamat's Rebuke too, so I pop Frost Nova every now and then. Not that it really matters, I already have like Holy Freeze and slows target, so... Yeah, wonderful. This is so stupid. I love it just for the style points. In terms of actual, like, practicality, it's questionable, but... Yeah, I love it for just for the style, but what do you mean, what am I doing? What do you mean, what are you doing? This is a legit strategy. I don't know what you're talking about, Zivko. What are you saying here? What are you saying? This is a legit... this is a legit weapon. I don't know what to tell you. It's a legit weapon, man. I think... Did I pre-buff with the right weapon? No, I didn't. Yeah, there we go. Now I have the maximum amount of damage. This is too funny. I'm enjoying myself a lot, as I think y'all can tell. Freaking burned Larza quest just to shale this. Honestly, I should remove the P Diamond in here and then replace it with an IAS Jewel. That would be, like, Giga Chad play. Yeah, see, this is where Kuko Shikaku would come in kind of handy, I admit. Oh, look at that. I can actually take these guys out. Wonderful. Scissors Kahab. Ooh, yeah, I gotta keep my distance on that, though. Those guys hurt. Oh, I need a frozen armor myself. It feels good that I can actually whack them and they die in like one hit. This is beautiful. I don't even know what to say to this. Steel Clash. That was a Steel Clash give me. Oh, nothing useful. Nope. I'm gonna get rid of it. Anyway, guys. Okay. I've decided, though. I'm going to... I'm actually going to switch back over to the Kuko Shikaku. Well, kind of. I'm gonna get rid of Hexfire, and I'm gonna get rid of Tiamat's Rebuke, and then in favor of having Kuko Shikaku... Ooh, where the hell did I put my Kuko Shikaku? I guess it's on this guy, probably, right? Yeah. Yep. I mean, I'm going to lose out on a little bit of damage, but this will be a lot easier to manage than having to juggle, like, pre-chanting myself for whatever runs I want to do. And I'm still getting, like, a pretty significant amount of damage off this, too. I'm not really losing that much damage. I'm only losing, like, 300. I think that's pretty reasonable, for having a way to deal with immunes. So, let me try this again. This is looking pretty good. Refilling Shrine. Oh, does this have FCR? No, it doesn't. Oh man, imagine if it had FCR. That would have been so goated. A rare wand that actually has like freaking FCR on it too. Like, whew. Superior Shamshir. Okay, I gotta start whacking some of these guys. I really do need Ravenfrost, yeah. I'm missing Ravenfrost right now, like... I definitely need to get Ravenfrost when the time comes. Wait, what am I doing? I can actually just blow the rest of these guys up with Exploding Arrow. Let me take these guys out with Exploding Arrow real quick. Yeah, after these guys are done, all that'll be left is Countess. I'm gonna keep my distance before she blows up and kicks my ass. Oh, well, she actually hit me and she did, like, no damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm with it. Honestly, yeah, I really am with it. I think that this is pretty legit. Okay, here's another fire immune pack, and look at that, I can just one-shot them. I actually hit pretty hard with this freaking thing. Look at that. Like, it died in like 2 hits. Like, my Merc actually took a lot longer to damage it than I was. Okay, this actually kind of gets me thinking. What if I tried running, what's that area? What if I tried running pits right now? I bet I could actually run pits, low-key. Except, it'll take a while with all the Fallen, so probably not so good. Oh, you know what? No, I got something even better. I'm actually going to try running AT. Because I have a response for the... Like, there's only one type of monster that's fire immune in here. It's the Fire Eyes, right? Or the... Not a Fire Eyes. I forget what they're called. The Invaders. Yeah, only the Invaders are fire immune. Everything else is not, so I could basically blow up everything using Exploding Arrow. Oh, hey, Stagbow. Take it to the next level and add Oh, I got plenty of these. Whatever. T-Gods for the 1 to 50 lightning. That's actually a pretty clever idea. I like that. Although right now I do like my extra lightning and fire res. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you can kind of see though, like earlier, much earlier, you were asking like, why did I opt to even bother playing like a fire type build? And this is like one of the reasons why. Like, doing this is infinitely more fun. Hold on a second. Want me to? Oh, hold on a second. Ah, shit. Want me to buy it for you? I can do that. Except, okay, game name. It's too bad, this is like, this run, the monsters, like, none of them are fire immune, like, the, invaders didn't spawn. But on the other hand, I wanted to test my build when the invaders do spawn, so I guess it's fine, whatever, no biggie. FM 6 and 1, alright, I'm gonna help him out. FM 6-1, okay. Lucky for him, I've just been farming gold, so I can actually help him out with that. FM 6. Oh. FM-6-1. Okay, got it. Okay, Act 2, and I think he was looking for a fun little staff here, so I'm just gonna help him out with it. Where is it? No problem. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay, it's a spirit, no wonder. No wonder he can't actually do anything with it. I should just take it and leave. Didn't even have to play the girl card. Ah. I see, I see. Alright. This one's a girl? Interesting. If you need anything else. Okay. So yeah, no, I mean, like, Real Quad, earlier you were asking me, like, why I'm opting to play this build. I mean, like, yeah, you know, tying this back into earlier, like, yeah, I totally could have opted to go and make, like, a Blizz Sork like anybody else would, any normal human being, right? But this is way more fun. Like, you know, I freaking find, like, some random thing off the floor, and it actually turns out to be, you know, way more useful than what Spirit would ever be able to manage, so... I'm pretty happy with this. Wait, where the hell's all the fire immunes? There's still no fire immunes? Well, again, like, this is the opposite of what I wanted to do here. I specifically wanted there to be the fire immunes so I can actually test my little beat stick on them. Yeah, get a decent bit of lightning. Oh, shit. Lightning resist from this belt of mine. This is before I have a Sork Torch, too. Yeah, the only thing I can't really deal with is Neolithak. I don't know what to do about Nith, to be honest. That's like the only... Yeah, like I actually have no answer for Neolithak. I wish I did, but I don't. Alright. Sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. Glowing charm. Oh yeah, this is... I guess this is fine. I just made back the gold that I lost from buying that staff just now. Nice. Alright guys, I think I know where I'm gonna hit my last stopping point. My stopping point for tonight is when I reach level 84. Or when I get to 2.5 million gold. I think those are the two things I'm gonna aim to do. Hey, magic diadem. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright guys, I take it back. I'm gonna go for a fun little side quest. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a side quest in a second. You guys are gonna love it. Okay, I just came up with this on the spot, this idea. Okay, as is customary for how my streams usually work. That I would come up with an idea, and then decide randomly that I'm gonna give it a spin here. All right. After I finish this run, this magic diadem I actually have a use for this. Yeah, I think I will. Give it a spin. Oh, wow, my merc just got like one-shotted. Alright, gonna keep my distance here. Grand Charm. Okay, then. Okay. Come on, man. Okay. Let me just... Wow, that aura is like so far away from me, and it still activates. Okay. This is garbage. And... garbage. Chilling Diadem of Amike. That's actually pretty funny. Imagine. Well. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, well. Not sure what to say there. Griffin from Temu? It's a cold griffin, basically. Not even close to a griffin from Temu. That's like disrespectful to Temu, even. Yeah, anyway, alright. Let me get my merc back, and then I'm going to try another run of this AT. And this time, if I'm going to run AT, I want to actually have... I want to actually see if I can fight... And you muled it. Well, I have unlimited stash space, but also I have a use for this later. I'll show you. It's going to be great. Actually, I'll do it right now. Here, check this out. Yeah. Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles, okay? Here. Check this out, you guys. You ready for this? Alright. 3, 2, 1. This one is for Zivko. 28 all resistances. Alright, and then this one is for real quad damage. Fuck. Gotta be able to at least roll it into something of somewhat acceptable value. So this is what I came up with on the spot. This one is for D2D2. Come on, you gotta be able to like roll it into. I think the item level goes down. No, you're mixing that up with P Skull rerolls for rares, I believe. Yeah, for rerolling rares, the item level does go down, which is why you would want to use a rare diadem for that. But for magic items, it actually keeps the eye level. You can even see on the map pack right now, it says L88, right? Anyway. Okay, yeah, this one, I can get behind this one. I'll leave this as is. There we go. +2 druid skills, 52 extra gold find. One of these days, man. One of these days it'll be the +3 to fire skills, you know? Not today. Probably not tomorrow. But one day. So, yeah, I mean, I did indeed have a reason why I wanted to hold on to this diadem. It's because I wanted to kind of goof around with it. Now, gamble your 3 fire at me? Well, I don't have enough gold for that yet. Oh, I usually prefer doing it in bulk, hence why I'm saying, like, I'm trying to farm 2.5 million, and then I'll actually, you know, do a nice, fun little gambling session, but, yeah, so far it's been a bit of a grind, you know what I'm saying? But make a bow? Make a bow? What do you mean, make a bow? For the cost? The rune word? Okay. I'm gonna toss out my Ort runes here real quick since I'm already here. Yeah. You said the rune world? I mean, I presumed that he meant rune word, but okay, rune world, I don't know what that would be in this case. Here, gonna chant, gonna get my clay golem up, and then I'm gonna try to do another run of ancient tunnels, and I'm looking for those invaders, man. Ah, there they are, okay. Let's actually have some fun and brawl them. See how well this goes. Okay, well, now I have my answer. Like, they don't die as quickly as I had hoped, unfortunately. Yeah. Even with this fun little stick, like, I can't take on any, like, I can't just take on every fire immune set of monsters. I'll do run, well, I was going to try to run pit for a second, and I remembered that, yeah, that would actually probably take forever. I could do it for fun anyway, still, though. I'll do it. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. As long as I don't do stupid-ass teleports like that, I will avoid dying. Oh, you're talking about the edge rune word. To reduce cost. Yeah, I had no idea what you were trying to say there. I mean, I have edge rune word. Anytime I do any sort of gambling, I have edge rune word on hand. And I even try to go through the trouble of... Oh, well, hold on a second. Oh, okay. Well, that was pointless. I usually even try to go through the trouble of getting a Geeds, too. Like, I don't own a Geeds right now, but usually I'll ask if somebody's willing to lend me one temporarily while I do my gambling. Still haven't found a Geeds, otherwise I wouldn't have to go through this process, but, I mean, that's how these things go, I guess. Okay. Alright, well. Colossus Volge. Phase Blade. Yeah, there's a couple items here that I can actually sell for a good amount of gold, so I'm gonna do it. Ferocious Phase Blade of Chain Lightning. Huh. Interesting. Colossus Volge. Corona? Yeah, I mean, I can always find these later. I was just debating whether or not it might be worth making, like, a dream in that as my base rather than a demon head that I have. Because even though demon head has a lower strength requirement, I don't know if it looks as cool. I thought about it, I'm like, I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter, I guess. I don't want to have to be in a situation where, like, later I'm, like, looking for a white Corona because I want to, you know, look all fancy for my dream, but that's fine, whatever. Anyway, so, oh yeah, right, I was going to run Pit real quick and try to see how that pans out, just for shits and giggles. Alright. The Pit it is. And my damage did still go up overall as compared to, like, much earlier, so this is fine. Wait, what am I doing? I can take these guys out with Exploding Arrow. It's the individual Devilkins that... Ah, okay, I can kill each Devilkin in like 2 hits. What's my chance to hit? 74% only? What? Bruh. Like, what? Conviction Aura. He's also Cold Enchanted and Cursed. Yeah, okay, well, good luck with that. Yeah, not quite at the point where I can... I mean, I think this is fine, like, overall. Like, this is still okay, like, the way that I'm set up right now, because all this really means is that I'm gonna go farm Flare Jungle. Yeah, I'm basically just gonna go farm some Flare Jungle. And the thing is, like here, it's basically the norm. It's basically the norm for monsters to be fire immune because most of the monsters are fallen, right? But over in Flare Jungle, there's only one type of monster that's like immune, and those are the shamans, and they usually only show up as like, you know, 1 or 2 of them at a time. Yeah, I also don't like that I'm not actually hitting them that often either. Debating whether or not... I don't really have a choice. Like, I don't have Angelic Rings and Amulet or something like that. Otherwise, yeah, like, my attack rating would go sky high. But I don't have that luxury right now. Well, I mean, it's fun trying to at least get a feel for how the build plays out, if nothing else. But, yeah, I'm not really sold on this setup. By any means. Conqueror Crown? Yeah, that's okay. Here's a nice little pack. Yeah, I'm gonna end this run in a second. Oh shit. Oh, those guys hurt. Did I Frozen Armor? I guess not. You said, well, time to sleep. Good luck with the MF. Yo, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Good chats today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for tuning in, and I guess I'll catch you again next time. Yeah, you take care. I guess you get to miss the Gamba session, but it's all good. I don't think I'm going to be getting anything crazy good anyway. Okay. Let me skip right to the end here. Defense here. I'm going to skip right into the pit, level 2, and try to open this chest. Yeah. I'm just gonna ignore the like elite packs. I'm not really in the mood to deal with those right now. I'm gonna skip the Dolorin too. Cold Res, Stygian, Pike of Frost. Yeah, what can I do now? I guess I'm going to go back to Flare Jungle. That's originally what I had kind of kitted myself out for, so this works out pretty nicely. Alright, what were my goals again? I got to get to level 84, and I also have to make 2.5 million gold. I think those are the 2 things I'm going to aim to finish today. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Whew, look at all that. Look at all those flares going down. Ooh. Hey, a Nephrin. I just realized I actually do need that Nephrin. That is a good opportunity for me to start whacking them. 69% chance to hit. It's not enough. Definitely need to get like Angelic set and whatnot to pump that even higher. This is a level 80 area too, and I'm still struggling to hit. I mean, no, yeah. I think another fun thing to try out would be, what if I went to go take on Andy at this point? Wonder how well that would work. But that's okay, I'll save that for tomorrow. Tomorrow's play session. Cold Enchanted. Oh, okay. magic ring. Oh, full plate mail too. Or scepter. Okay. Oh yeah, here's a couple of extra packs. Yeah. Again, just making do with what I have, but I don't know. I really do need more damage though. I mean, I made stone, right? But ideally, I could find like an Ormus that has +3 enchant, at least to pre-buff before I bring out my clay golem. Yeah, that'd be a huge help. Hey, sup, Zombaz? Long time no see. Nothing much. I'm just doing some runs of Flayer Jungle because I'm actually trying to farm a bit of gold. Actually, you know what? What I just remembered? What am I doing? If the goal is to farm gold, what if... I wonder if I can actually take on Council, now that I think about it. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, but I actually kind of have to try it, I think. Oh, this is going to be... Oh boy, this is going to be a really sad attempt, but... Sounds like death. Yeah, I was waiting for you to chime in and say that. But yeah, let me give this a spin. I don't think I'll be able to dent them, though, but we'll try it. Curse, too. Remember that ladder I killed in Highland found Jarun and I was so happy? Wow, nice. Yeah, they're all fire immune, of course. Okay. Fire lightning immune? Alright, so this is a job for my Merc then. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah, exactly. So, let's see what I can do here. I'm going to take out this council member while my Merc handles the other guy, I guess. Oh, no, 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 not conviction, man. That's just not fair. Alright, let me go new game, and let me test this out. Ideally when they don't have conviction. Or immunities to, like, all of my shit, I guess. Trav? Okay. Okay, let's give this a spin. Just need to... I don't want to, like, go in and, like, brawl them all at once, though. Like, I need to fight them one by one. Man, they also... I actually do a pretty good chunk of damage with this. Yeah, I just don't have enough, like, plus skills, like, really. I'm just bricked on plus skills right now. Like, I need, like, fire skills, amulet, and all that. Oh, wow. My clay golem just straight up cannot survive in this location. Because he doesn't have any fire res, I guess. Oh, wait. No, this is, like, a different monster type. No, I can't. I need a better spawn than this. Yeah, no, Trav is, like, not the way. I want to actually try to do one Trav where I can at least brawl them, but no, in terms of practicality, no, I'm not quite strong enough to be able to go in and, like, face tank them and, like, brawl them and all that. So, IMO Maggot Lair would be good for you. Well, okay, what am I farming? Like, I considered that, but what am I farming Maggot Lair for in this case? Since you don't have Zeal, yeah, I have the bow too, right? So yeah, this is actually the perfect opportunity to test what I wanted to try. Oh no, there's, they actually all showed up in a pack. Well, maybe I can at least take out these guys. These ones are the lightning immunes. Those treasure rooms can contain goodies. Yeah, but there's a lot of those itchies, right? Like the flies. They can't actually drop a phase blade or any other base for that matter, is my understanding. Ah, Shaco. Wow, I actually do no damage to this guy. Well, I mean, I can kill him at least. That's good. Yeah, I was doing Maggot Lair earlier. Yeah, I mean, Magalier's not bad for me either, especially because I have Pierce on my... Like, I have Pierce on my Kuko Shikaku, so, you know, I usually just fire my arrow down the path, and I just hope for the best, right? So that's fine. But I also don't think that there's like a couple of reasons I don't farm Maggot Lair like on the regular. I think the mob density is not as high as compared to like Flare Jungle for starters. That's like one of the issues. And the other one is that Itchies don't actually drop bases, which are the main thing I'm looking for right now. But yeah, I could run it for shits and giggles, I guess. Yeah, let me sell my shit real quick. I mean, I at least managed to take out half the council members. As a matter of fact... Shaco of Nova Shield. Another one of these. What was that, 130k that I got just now? Yeah, as I figured, they actually themselves did drop a number of piles of gold. 184k out of this run. At least I think it was about 184k. Okay, now I gotta isolate. Each of these council members. I don't want to fight them both at the same time. I don't even know if I could deal with a fire physical immune one, but... Okay. There we go. This one I might be able to deal with, because he's only fire cold immune, and I have static, and I have... Oh, shit, I'm getting hit by Blizzard like crazy too. Yeah, they're fucking me up with that Blizzard. Dude, seriously, can they just please stop hitting me with Blizzard? I'd appreciate it. It was like a 4-minute Trav run. Huh. Ow. I'll just juvie that. Alright, and I'm down to the last guy. Just him and me. Alright, I can open up with this and static him down, and then just hope that he doesn't completely ruin me. Yeah, he will die. Oh shit, I gotta back out of the way before he kicks my ass. Come on, dig him out. Alright. Well, that happened. Yeah, okay. That was, like a 4-minute Trav run. In the best case scenario. Best case scenario being where I can actually pull them out and fight them one by one. Man, that was... Oh, wait, no, there's still 2 more council members. Hell yeah, let's go. What are the odds that they actually hit me? 58%. Oh, okay, well. There we go. Well, that was not as painful as I was expecting, but yeah, no, let's go give Maggot Lair a spin next. Okay. Chant, chant, chant. And here we go, Maggot Lair. Yeah, wouldn't it be funny though if I actually went and killed these mobs and then they actually did somehow drop the Phase Blade? Like, out of the, like, the Scarabs end up dropping it or something. Something silly like that. Oh yeah, also gotta deal with these charged bolts. But, eh. Shamshir. There's another Nephrin. I'm gonna go and refill my arrows real quick. I do have a decent bit of lightning res now too, so I don't think that those are as threatening as they used to be. $9 res, yeah, I got plenty of better ones, so I'm just gonna junk it. Okay, 1.1 million gold. Cloudy Sphere. 3 Thunderstorm, Glacial Spike, and Teleport. That should sell for 35k, I imagine. Okay. Yeah, not half bad. Must admit. Especially with Kuko Shikaku. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, it is a little annoying though, the fact that if they're not in the tunnels, then it's hard to hit them all at the same time. But, yeah. They're also bigger targets than the flares. That's another upside, I guess. Okay, let me, TK that real quick and then move on with my life. Oh, yeah, my golem just keeps dying here. Don't even know if there's a point in bringing him back. Fire enchanted, well, fire immune, lightning immune. Let's just keep my distance. There we go. Kite shield, blade barrier. I think blade, like, how many... Hold on, I gotta check something out real quick. Okay, so we're gonna roll 3 sockets. Troll Nest is... No, Troll Nest is about the same. Just has a slightly higher strength requirement, though. Maybe I'll hold on to this, actually. 147 to 163. It's, like, slightly worse. It's slightly worse than a Troll Nest, but, I mean, at least I have this base available in case I need to make a dream. Again, big shout out to Ko, because Ko was the one who pointed out that I'm not looking for a 3-Saga Monarch. I should be looking for, like a... What was it? Troll Nest instead, since that has a strength, like, lower strength requirement than Monarch. That strength requirement, 118. I mean, the Troll Nest is 106. I don't think, like, you know, 106, 118. I think that it's fine. Like, hold on a second. I mean, I don't mind actually, like, the difference between 106 strength and 118 strength, I guess. If I don't find a Troll Nest with 3 open sockets by then for some reason. Or, well, any Troll Nest. So, yeah. Hold on, I'm just checking some stuff out. Bleh. Oh, 156 for the strength requirement, or 156 strength requirement for the Monarch. Bleh. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it is painful. But hey, I mean, better 156 than 185, right? Or the 219 that I had just yesterday with that that abomination Spirit Aegis that I had. Yeah. But style points. Yeah, true. 100 durability on this too. Anyway, I'm gonna keep at it. Oh. Oh, shit! Well, that was an embarrassing death. Should have kept my distance on it. I should have definitely kept my distance on that one, but, didn't think. Keck W. Yeah. I got no comment there. These things happen. Anyway, yeah, back to Flare Jungle, I guess, for me. Oh, shit. I don't want to die a second time the same exact way. Oh, okay, no wonder I died. Lightning, Cold, and Fire Enchanted. Like, okay, yeah. That'll do it, mate. That'll do it. Glorious Axe. Ha. Sort of tracks. Glorious death, more like. Flawless ruby. Oh, yeah. Let me chant myself. Well, I'll go back to Flare Jungle in a moment, but just wanted to clear this real quick. Well, I can also just do this, I guess. If we can TK this. Not up to Meph running? Well, why would I be running Meph? I don't even consider the possibility that I'd ever be trying to run Meph. What makes you think that I'd want to run Meph? Actually hit them through the door, hilariously enough. And I'm actually completely safe from their charged bolts, too. I mean, funny enough, I could run Duriel, I guess. If I had... I forget what those boots are called. If I had, like, Marowaks, I could, like, Bone Prison them and just keep pelting them with exploding arrows, but... Yeah, I don't think that I do enough damage to justify trying to take on Duriel in that way. Okay, yeah, I don't want to deal with fucking conviction packs. No, I've had enough. I'm going back to Flare Jungle. I'm good. Yeah, that was fun, though. Got a chance to try out something a little different. Gonna keep picking up bases and selling them, too. And I'm gonna end off today's stream with a good old Gamba session. That's the plan. Oh yeah, right, I died, so I need to rebind this. Hey, what's up, Bossy? How much of the season have you caught with my... Here, let me just do something real quick. Yeah, how much of this season have you... I don't think you... Like, first time tuning in for this one? Ah, alright. Boy, do I have a story to tell you. So, this is the Battle Mage Sorceress. At least that's what I'm calling her for the time being. Well, in her current incarnation. Because later on down the line, I'm going to be turning this character into a Dual Dream Aurasork. But, right now, I figured that since I'm going to be using Enchant, inevitably, in the end stages of the game, I figured that it would make the most sense for me to try to level this, or like get this character up and running using Enchant, because it is a skill that I would be using later anyway. And so the way I've decided to put this character together is that... Okay, that's spicy. Alright, yeah, glad you're on board with it. So the way I've decided to put together this character, for the time being, is I have a Kuko Shikaku, or, no, sorry. I have a Kuko Shikaku on my main hand, and then I have this on Switch, okay? Now, so the way it works is I use this setup, my spirit and this weapon here, to chant myself, right? And if I'm going to try to take on packs, I use my Kuko Shikaku, because it has piercing attack and it fires explosive arrows or bolts. Demon Machine would be better, but, you know, this is all I've managed to find so far. So, this is what I'm using. Ow. And then, I just start firing. Now, supposing that I come across a monster that is fire immune, I also have a response, and that's to actually whack them with my weapon instead. So let me actually find it. Wow, there's actually no fire immunes here. There are no Flayer Shamans, oddly enough. This is very bizarre. There's no Flayer Shamans. There's supposed to be Flayer Shamans, but that are fire immune. Give me a second. Just gonna try to find one real quick. Oh, okay. Well, there's no Flayer Shamans, but basically, what's supposed to happen when I come across a fire immune monster is that I'm supposed to just start whacking them with this. Because it has 1 to 420 lightning damage, and I also myself have plus 300% lightning damage from Lightning Mastery. So this is actually hitting for 1 to 1600 lightning damage, and then each of these also contribute 420, of course, I know, right? And then this also contributes some lightning damage. This contributes lightning damage, right? So you can see, like, I have such a very wacky build for this season with a lot of different sources of damage getting put together. It's quite a fun one for sure. Got to get that High Lords then. High Lords? That's unexpected. Why High Lords? Oh yeah! High Lords has lightning damage. I totally forgot about that. Huh. Yeah, I never use it for lightning damage. Hold on. How much does this even have? 1 to 30 lightning damage. Yeah, I guess that's not bad, but I'd still, I mean, in the case of my amulet, I think for that one I would still prefer to have like a +3 fire skills or like a +2 sork skills amulet in this case. Maybe I should actually start crafting amulets so that I can get like a +2 specifically to boost both my lightning and fire master. I thought it was more oof. I'm not sure what you mean by more oof. This build's doing a solid right now, I think. A lot better than I expected it to be honest. Like during my practice tests, or not even practice tests, but when I was actually like playtesting this build, I was like, it doesn't look like it's gonna turn out so well. And I actually the game ended up giving me like a roster of items that I am very happy about. The High Lords, I mean. Okay. Well, I mean, High Lords gives like 30 lightning damage, which would be like, I mean, in the current state my character's in, it would only give me like an extra 120 damage. I don't think that's worth it. If I got like a +3 fire skills though, my chant would go like sky high in this case. Oh, 3 to fire mastery, 2 to meteor, but it rolled 1 socket. That is too bad. Imagine if it was like a fireball or something. That would have been sick. 17 life, 2 to mana. And I can put this here. Let's see what else they got that I can take and sell. Blood Golem. And it's superior, so it should sell for a pretty penny. Oh yeah, we got like level 2, or level 2 has the dolls that blow up on me. That's why I'm used to PD2. It's 1 to 300 on there. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Okay, let me go back to town, and I'm gonna go back to farming Flare Jungle in peace. That's what I'm gonna do. Thresher. 3-socket Thresher. I don't think I really need 3-socket Thresher, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, 1 to 300 sounds like it'd be pretty fucking amazing though, but yeah, 1 to 30 probably not in this case. Oh, I keep forgetting that sometimes they spawn a second time. The Grand Crown, Superior Armet. This is Great Marsh. Oh, there's more arrows. Saves me a bit of trouble. Wait, was that it? Was that everything on this run? 4-socket flail and a pull for my Well, hilariously enough, I don't have a pull. Otherwise, I might have considered taking him. Well, actually, no. I still owe Ko a pull now that I think of it. I still have yet to come across a single mid-rune that did not emerge from the forges. Although at this point, I'm actually genuinely kind of tempted to just start boosting other characters to get their forges, because straight up, like, I have not been finding items that have been... Well, yeah, I'm just not getting very many items that I can sell for a decent amount of gold. Oh yeah, I like teleported past everything. Yeah, all the good stuff is... Wait, what? I can't pick up that shrine? Yeah, all the good stuff is on this side of the map. Oh yeah, Mage Plate? Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, the only problem is I wouldn't ever be able to level this character if I do that. But yeah, I'm actually sort of tempted to just keep rolling forges. Start making characters and roll their forges to try to get... Like, and I have a good excuse to do it too this season, because this season I actually have an Enchantress, right? So that is actually one feasible way for me to farm my wealth this season, to just keep... It's kind of like cheating. I mean, it basically in some ways is, but like unironically I am an enchant sorc, and one of the things I could do to farm wealth as an enchant sorc is to keep boosting level 20 characters like super fast, and then like boosting level 20 characters and then bumping them in a nightmare, and then rolling for forges in hopes that I find... I went to paladin skill levels. No, I don't think anyone will need that one. Keep rolling for nightmare forges for like lems, pulls, or ums, and then later maybe even boosting them all the way to hell, and then trying to roll for like Gullrune there. Yeah. That's still probably faster than trying to farm Countess, to tell you the truth. Like actually, like running forwards like that. Probably not a bad idea considering the player base is probably really small. Well, yeah. I mean, the thought occurred to me that I could do that. Like, this isn't like the first time that this came to mind. Like, I thought about it even before the season began. I'm like, okay, what are some of the ways that I can farm wealth, right? Like, I brainstormed with myself and I was like, okay, well, what can I do to make money this season? And, you know, that thought came to mind, but I was like, I'd rather avoid that if possible. But just given the circumstances, like I have yet to come across a single mid rune that has a as a drop, and I wouldn't normally mind, but I'm not exactly pleased about. Like, I'm kind of in debt right now. I actually owe Coaster. A Pull rune because without his Pull rune, I wouldn't have been able to make stone here, right? So, you know, gotta. Kind of trying to figure out how I want to go about this. Chaos Heal popping would probably be better. We talking Chaos Heal popping in Nightmare or Hell? Because, have you seen my Chaos runs against these fire immune bastards? Yeah. Right now, Chaos is a bit of a pipe dream. Spare chance, he'd give you 2 million gold. Well, it's not really a spare chance, it's the one I'm using. I mean, 2 million gold's a good trade for it, but I do need the chances for if I do end up going gold finding. 4 to 129. Paladin skill level sacrifice. You're not okay with build swapping to earn wealth and go into your battle mage? Ooh, absolutely not. Oof. No way, man. That would defeat the whole purpose of, you know, me playing this character for this season. I mean, like, it's infinitely more fun for me to actually start as the character, well, you know, with this, with enchant over, like, yeah, I mean, of course I could just go play Blizzsork and then just spam a whole, but like, I don't even need to play Blizzsork. I could just run LK over and over as a Tally Sork if I really wanted to. I could do like 5,000 runs of LK and get like a whole bunch of high runes and then put my build together. Or I could, like, you know, do like a whole bunch of like seal glitching with Blizz. Like, yeah, no, for sure I could, but you know, what's the fun in that, you know? You gotta actually... Don't bring up LK. Well, it's the same thing as... Oh, well, okay, fine. I mean, more or less, my point is that, you know, I might as well, like, the enjoyment, like, the much of the entertainment value that I'm providing for both myself and those of you watching this season is in the character, like, in the journey of the character that I am playing, right? I think this is fair to say. So if I go and do that, if I take that shortcut and I turn my character into a Blizzsork and I tell people, all right, guys, yeah, here's how I played my battle mage. I freaking went Blizzsork and then I went all the way up to Dual Dream. It's like, yeah, well, that's no fun. There's no story behind that. There's no like gradual climb. There's no like, I don't know. There's no excitement, you know. Like we can't make it that easy. We gotta like make it a little bit more. Make a good point. Well, I'm glad that you can understand where I'm coming from. I was kind of worried I have to argue a little bit beyond, or I'd have to argue that point a little bit further. But yeah, no, that's how I feel about it, right? Like, no. This is a journey from rags to riches. My guy, like when I made this character, when I started grinding through the game on this character, right after I made it into Hell mode with my reset squad, I started this character off with nothing but the clothes on her back and a cube, and then it kind of like. Now look at where she's at. She's able to hold her own in pretty much, well, in a lot of locations in Hell. Not every location in Hell, but quite a few of them. Now, it happens to me on DD2. I got juiced way too quick and ended up finishing in 3 weeks. That's fair. You know, like, I don't know how it is in PD2 versus here on Slash, but indeed, like, on Slash, there are ways I could speed up my progression, but, yeah, you know, I do enjoy playing or like trying out these builds and going from, you know, from nothing to everything kind of deal. So, yeah, I wouldn't give that up for the world, even if it means that it takes me like 3 months rather than 3 weeks to complete my character. Yeah, because that's all part of the journey, and it's just so much cooler to be able to show that off to people, I think. Ghoster said gasp, yeah. And having said that, right, like with regards to what I was talking about earlier with like making characters, well, I mean, being able to chant other characters, like power farm forges by boosting other characters is part of one of this character's strengths, in a manner of speaking. Like, you could argue that I'm not actually using the character itself and its own forges, but I'm like, well, this is considering that, yeah, like I'm actually quite capable of power farming those characters with this chant sork. Like, I could totally do that as a method of farming not just the runes, but also P-gems and P-gems and socket quests too. Yeah. Does Slash even tweak skills anymore? I honestly haven't kept up with it for years. Oh, no worries. So the thing is, like, Slashdiablo does not tweak any of the skills. That's why I play on it. It is the version of the game that is present on D2 LOD if you were to hop onto BNet right now, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, it never has tweaked the skills. Yeah, everything is exactly the same as it was on LOD. And in fact, it's the reason why this is like my sole way of playing the game, aside from like occasionally I'll play D2R with other people, like off stream. But otherwise, generally speaking, I am... why do I find so many decapitators? It's like the game's trying to tell me something. Anyway, yeah, like, there's a reason why this is like my main, pretty much only way of playing the game at this point. It's precisely because they... oh, wow. What a jewel. Huh, interesting. It's because, like, the... nice jewel. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. It's because the people who... well, I mean... yeah, I mean, I'm playing on Slash because it's as close to what I remember of D2 LOD as I can really get. Even D2R, like, actually made a number of adjustments to the game over the years, over the seasons that it's been out, culminating in, like, Mosaic and shit like that. But, I mean... at least Mosaic's no longer present as of Reign of the Warlock, but now there's a new problem with Warlock being out and being like too strong and all that. But I'm not going to get into that. Point is, I'm still having a blast with Slash, and that's because I have to kind of operate my build under the restrictions that the original game, like D2 LOD, had before they added all these, like, you know, all these changes and Sunder Charms and Terror Zones and all that. Yeah. You said you played Slash ages ago, but mainly because CE Necro in cows with Enigma. Oh, that's fair. You know, it's funny because this season, if you like, did you get a chance to play when it's all cows day at all? Because this season, April 1st is coming up, so it's gonna be all cows day on Slash too. That's gonna be pretty fun. You know, no, you never did. Ah, okay, I see, I see. Well, all cows day is a blast. That's all I can say about it. Everything turns into a cow. Wow, I'm at like 59%. I wonder what I'll hit first. 2 million gold or level 84? Yeah, I'm looking for a base, but yeah, this is just not panning out. It is actually very well. You always wanted to do a high MF Berserker on Slash, but never got to it. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, high. Oh, wow, that is pretty high ED, but not as high as the one that I'm wearing on Stone right now. High MF Berserker. Well, that's a kind of a cool goal. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see the appeal, like trying to get your Berserker to like just, you know, have ridiculously high MF values. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw a Berserker on Slash. I think that a lot of people on Slash recently have been farming like City of the Damned with like Hammered In, you know, Necro, Sork maybe, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I still haven't made a Berserker either, come to think of it. The only time I came close to actually making a Zerker was the season that I played Whirlwind. No, wait, no, even that one I started off as Whirlwind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever made... Oh, yo! No way, let's go! That's +1 Cold Skiller from Flayer Jungle. And you said I'm in my mid-30s, I've done too much Hammerden. Ah, I respect that. I mean, I respect that you wanted to switch it up there. I like how I've been grinding out for the last 6.5 hours, and this is legit the sole good drop, like noteworthy, like the sole noteworthy drop that I have gotten today. Pretty hilarious. Cold Skiller. Ah, sure. Got Cold Skiller here. Yeah, I'd offer it for Mal, but I'm guessing no one is buying it just yet. Anyway, yeah, I have actually operated a Hammerden on Slash, but it's never been like my main character, like the one that I'm like showing off to people. But even if I were to make a Hammerden, I definitely would need to like put like a special spin on it. So, you know, I'd have to really think about that one. Alright. Proud to say I've never made one on Slash. You have never made... Oh, never made a Hammered on Slash. Well, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, me personally... Like... I'm just trying to remember... Oh! Right. I enjoy playing Hammerden if I can get tele charges on a circlet. That's why I would play, like, operate a Hammerden. Same thing with Windy Druid. I think there was one season where I just really wanted to, like, AFK the game, pretty much. Or I wanted to have, like, a build that could kind of just, like, sit back, chill, AFK farm without really any regard for meta in this case, because it was just, like, an offline sort of character that I wanted to run on my own time when I was just, like, trying to chill and, like, watch some shows while I was playing and farming on Slash. So yeah, I did end up making a Hammerden that one time, I think, or maybe twice. But yeah, that's like pretty much it. I don't otherwise ever really play this. Okay, well. You've never made a Berserker ever. Just seems like a fun thing to do. Yeah, yeah. Well, earlier Ko said, never made a Berserker. Proud to say I've never made one on Slash. I presumed that these were two separate comments. Like, never made a Berserker was one comment, and proud to say I've never made one was probably for Hammerden. That was my understanding. Never made a Berserker ever. Yeah, I've never actually made a Zerker or a Berserker ever either. I'm like trying to remember if I ever did, but I don't think I have. Yeah, not even on D2R did I ever do this. Never made a Hammerden on Slash, yes. Yeah, exactly. But I made countless Hammerdens, right, yeah. So, naturally it would make sense that you would not want to keep doing that. Hydra Skull. Cool, cool. Gilded Shield. Alright. Lumrune. You said, when I was a teenager, I used to make Hammerden to be the Uber leveling service? Right. That makes a lot of sense. Good old, I think it was 1.12, right? Where Hammerdens were just like... Yeah, they were like easily the most broken class or broken build in the game. Like, because you could do everything, and they just had by far the most amount of damage. And they could ignore, like, most immunities or some crap like that. Yeah. Even now, hammers are ridiculous, and they're like they were even more broken before. It should have made no sense. Just does everything and was most tanky IMO. I like how you said IMO, as if this was an opinion and not a fact. I mean, can't top max block with all resistances and like, you know, whatever the hell else you had. Right? Like, yeah, there's some weird cases where you might have, like, more survivability somehow, but it's like... like, okay, sure, I guess in some rare cases you could have, like, a Sork that has, like, crazy amount of ES. Ah! I found a Phase Blade, alright! My third attempt of the day, you guys. It's gonna be good. Oh, wonderful. What a time to be alive. I got into the PvP scene a lot towards the end. H-Din was not the best. Well, okay, well, that's for like... Okay, PvP is a different discussion. I thought we were just talking about in the base game. And just finishing up what I was talking about with regards to the base game. It's like... In the base game, or not base game, sorry, I mean like PVM, right? In PVM, like, in terms of sheer, like, tankiness, I was basically just saying that, well... I mean, you can't top the guy who fucking has max block and all res. Like, maybe you could argue that some of the other classes have more, like, crowd control skills, like Confuse or Dim Vision on Necro. Or, no, I don't need this. Or maybe if you're playing, or maybe if you're playing, like, a Sork, you could go, like, Energy Shield or some shit. But, like, but, like, come on now. I mean, you still have to deal with... Like, you have to actually get so much gear to get your ES Sork to be unkillable, and then you die to, like, one ghost, basically. Well, one mana burn pack, essentially. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my distance. Good old flares. And Boss Plate. Yeah, that'll kill them again a second time. Great. Double Axe. That's Berserker's Hatchet, I believe. Still have yet to come across... my Hasaurus' heal. Hasaurus' boots. Would have been unironically goated to get one of those. Oh shit, I'm paying attention. What am I doing here? Why isn't this in my stash? And this. Alright. I'm actually pretty close to maxing out. Hold on a second. Oh, 2BO? Nah, I'm gonna junk that one. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm pretty close to maxing out on gold, so that's good. What's my end goal weapon setup? Ah, glad you asked. So my end game goal weapon setup, I actually want to have Beast rune word. I'm gonna have Dual Dream and Beast. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Yep. Actually, you know, I kind of want to run Plague, now that I think about it. Maybe Plague might be better. Yeah, I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, maybe I can actually run Plague instead. And then instead of actually whacking stuff with Beast, I can actually run into mobs, trigger lower res, and then Holy Shock will kill them even faster. Yeah. So either Plague or Beast, probably. Yeah. Oh, here's a big pack. Yeah. No, that's a good question. I mean, like, right now, I'm just trying to get that... Actually, come to think of it, I found my... Well, I found the thing that I was looking for, which is another Phase Blade, so I'm probably gonna give that a spin soon. I have to, like, roll it. I've already found 3 Phase Blades in the last, like, today and yesterday in total. And the thing is, with these Phase Blades, none of them have rolled 4 sockets. I'm, like, looking for 4 sockets. Like, well, yeah. I wanted a 4 socket. So that I can actually, use it for stuff like Passion. But that's like for right now though. Like right now I'm just using whatever I can get my hands on. Like here I have Kuko Shikaku, I want to replace it with Demon Machine. And then here I have this freaking thing. But yeah, I mean as soon as I can roll like a 4 socket Phase Blade I can get rid of this stupid thing. Gold skill GC here at Mal. Let me just get that out of the way in case anyone needs it. I mean, like, who knows? Maybe some people actually have, like, a spare Mal they don't need. Yeah, like, maybe somebody here might actually not need their spare Mal rune. Would rather have a cold skiller for it. Breastplate. Let me teleport with this. Okay, I think I'm done here. Finally finished it. Okay, this was like a 17-minute run and I got 13%. So I probably just need to do 2 more of these. So probably about another half hour, and then I'm gonna get ready to hop off. Oh yeah, I also still need to gamble. I almost forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue too. Alright, here it is. This is my Phase Blade. And now I need to toss these out. Oh, do I not have an... I still don't have an Amrune, right? I forgot about that. Anyone able to swap me their Am for Soul? Kokyu? Alright, thanks, Ko. My hero for the season so far. Alright, cool. Crisis averted. So let me now switch over to my P-Gems Mule. I think I have a P-Amethyst somewhere, don't I? No, wait, no, sorry. It's supposed to be the Gems Mule that has my P-Amethysts. Although I'm actually running out of P-Amethysts. Because I'm actually using them to roll for... to roll Phase Blades whenever I get them, right? So... Oh. I didn't actually pick up the thing that I was trying to get here. Alright. This is Gems Mule, so... Let me yoink all this and actually start cubing some stuff up. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out for the P-Gems Mule. And then I gotta go fetch the Ral Rune next, I think. Alright, back to having 44 P-Gems worth. Where are they? Oh, I just realized I still have 2 more P-Gems that I didn't bother to transfer off. Like so disorganized today. Okay. Blade Barrier. Oh, right, because I was trying to run some bases. 15 IAS Jewel, ED, Flying Knife of Readiness is to be sold. I have a couple of Juvies. Yeah, okay, fine. Let me toss this out, and then let me get the Wealth Mule to pick this up. Well, I have a P-Comb, I have a Cold Skiller, and, well, I have a couple other skillers, but those aren't very useful. Okay, where was I? Ah, yes, Ral and P-Amethyst. Let me do that. I've been kind of blue balling y'all. And where's my Ral Rune? Ah, yes. I have more Ral Runes, so I'm okay. Alright, guys, here we go. Ral and P-Amethyst. 3, 2, 1. And I'm hoping for 4 sockets. But I'm guessing it's... I don't know, have I guessed 5 sockets yet? I'm guessing it's 5 sockets. Ah, fuck. So much pain. Fuck. The hunt continues. Overburdened? Right. Okay. I mean, I don't think I need that many decapitators. Oh wow, that lag. Alright. I have this here, and I have, again, like 2, well, a couple items that I could toss. Magics. There, for the Magic's Mule here. There we go. Okay, good. What have I got? Alright, I'll take this and sell it, and I guess... Oh, right, I need to get my Base's Mule next for this Blade Barrier. Alright. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna move on to... I'm gonna go back to Hell here. And I'm at, again, like 68%. And I have 2 million gold on hand. Very close to the cap. So I'll see how I feel at the end of this run. I think I'm gonna gamble at the end of this run. Or should I gamble when I leveled 84? I'm gonna celebrate level 84 by gambling at level 84. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna focus on just, well, doing this, I guess. Superior Coronet, 2 open sockets. Hey, that's a Grand Charm. Ow. That was so uncalled for. Okay, 6 to 14 fire damage on a GC. I would not waste that much space for something like that. Alpha Helm? What's this? Ugh. Useless. That's what it is. Glowing orb. Shadow bow. Oh, okay, hold up. Hate to be this guy, but my PC died after I said Beast Runeward. Oh, no, don't worry about. Ow. Give me a second. Death Mask. And Crown. This one's Aratha's. Yeah, I'm just junking Aratha's. Anyway, yeah, so what I was telling you was that, I am thinking that for my endgame Runeward, I will be using Beast. But the thing is, I have a few twists on this aura, like this Dual Dream Aura Sork that I have, like I wanted to show off to people along the way. And the thing is, like, although like right off the top of my head, Beast would be the best available Runeward. Well, my preferred Runeward, I should say. I am actually considering whether or not I'd want to run Plague Runeward instead, because with Plague, it gives +2 to all skills, but I can also run around, and if I get hit by monsters, then they might actually trigger lower resist, which might allow me to pump up my damage that way. So I'm still debating about whether or not I should do that. But then the trade-off will be that I do like no physical damage if I do that, because Plague doesn't have much ED on its own. At least not on Slash. I think Beast for the Fizz might be better. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily better. I think it's going to be like it depends on the situation, right? Like, there's going to be some moments where I'm going to want lower resist to really maximize my damage on my auras, like for Dual Dreams. But if I come across a monster that's like lightning immune, like I'd probably want to have a response by smacking him with Beast. And I also get like Fanat Aura too. Then attack speed, definitely want to leech. You can't do that without Fizz. Not necessarily. I said that I was going to play an Aura Sork, but I didn't really say what I was going to run that Aura Sork for. Or how I was going to use it for that matter. Again, not to nitpick, but the thing I could do with Dual Dream is teleport around and just watch everything die to the pulse damage on Aura, like the Dual Dreams, right? If they're like weaker monsters, for example. Yeah. Attack speed. It's been so long I can't remember if the Dual Dream was enough. It depends where, like, again, it depends where you're farming to kill. It depends what you're trying to take down. And then there's an issue of, like, because you're talking about leeching, and what I'm trying to, what I haven't really sorted out yet is whether or not I might even go, like, Energy Shield or something to help solve my survivability issues, or maybe I run a Merc that doesn't run Holy Freeze, but runs, like, Prayer, well, yeah, Prayer instead, and that can help boost my regen too. So, no, there's, like, I feel like there are ways to kind of get by without Beast and like pump up my damage. Again, I'm not like fully decided on my weapon, but what I was trying to also point out was that I am currently running Like, I'm not even at that point yet, right? Like, that's going to be, like, for end game, but right now, like, I'm still in the middle of trying to sort out my early game weapon, too, which will probably be more interesting when I get there. But yeah, how many points is your initial build using just for enchant, etc.? Well, I mean, it's going to be the same build I'm running in the end game, aside from, like, energy shield, but right now it is max enchant with warmth as a synergy, and then also max out fire mastery with 1 point into each of the prerequisites. So in total, 62 here. That's what I was meaning towards ES. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, then I'm using up like about 85 points, let's just say. 85 points, so it doesn't really give me much wiggle room for ES. Like, I can max out ES, I guess. Barely, but then I wouldn't be able to max out TK with it, because I know that TK also is usually maxed out if people want that for their Sork. Dusk Shroud, can sell this too. So yeah, no, there's like a few options. I don't know if Beast is necessarily better than the other ones. Yeah, you kind of got to have both ES and TK. Yeah, I believe that. So I mean, I don't know exactly how the TK synergy works, though. Like, in the case of, like, Energy Shield, maybe if you have enough, plus, like, skill... Well, I guess you wouldn't really have much plus, skills, though, because you're going to be running Dual Dreams. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't, like, sorted out that part of the build, but I do know that Dual Dream is going to be the back... Well, it's going to be a big... Oh, wow, yo, my Merc's getting fucked up here. Oh, whoops. I meant to teleport my way out. Okay, let me heal up. I think I'm actually going to hit 2.5 mil pretty soon at this rate. A TK needs 20 hard points for the efficiency. Okay, I see, but ES is just soft points. Gotcha. Okay, that's good to know. Well, then in that case, then yeah, maybe max out TK and then let plus skills do the rest of the dirty work for you. That is a very real possibility. Okay. Should I... I'm just gonna go back to town and heal up, I think. Get this amp off my head. Make things a little easier on myself here. Anyway, so yeah, that's for initial build using enchant. As for Dual Dream... Yeah, so my weapon I'm undecided, but I mean, I don't think there's like a wrong answer. I could totally do Plague or Beast, and those are just two possible options. I have other ones in mind too that I might consider using, but I'll get around to them when I get around to them. Like Passion, for example, that's a possibility. Ow. Why does that double dip on me? That explosion. I don't understand. Oh yeah, and they're mited. Why not, right? Okay, let me, get healed up and then I'll go and fight them. Yeah, Beast sounds fun too. Oh, no. Try to create a little bit of space so that they don't die over the water, and then... Because if they die over the water, then they don't actually drop anything. They're making it very difficult not to do that, not to just kill them outright. Yeah, there we go. Stone Skin Spectral hit cursed. Of course you're cursed. Oh, I actually managed to kill him before he ended up cursing me. Oh yeah, they're mited too. Wonderful. Ceremonial Javelin. Sweet. Ah, he's cold enchanted. You gonna be streaming a lot? That is my intention, but whether or not my intention actually becomes reality is a whole different story. Having said that, I will say that tomorrow I'll probably be aiming... Like, tomorrow I want to stream for 14 hours. Yeah, Yeah, I gotta play things by ear a little bit, but I'm expecting that tomorrow, like, I'm hoping that tomorrow I can do a 14-hour stream. But yeah, that all depends on whether or not anything actually comes up during that time. Like, yeah, because normally I'd do a 14-hour stream today, so I feel like I'm slacking a little bit for what my slash reset would normally look like, so I'm going to try to make it up tomorrow. After tomorrow, I don't know what, like, I'm not going to have, like, I don't actually have a fixed schedule or idea in mind as to what my stream schedule is going to look like after tomorrow, basically. Yeah, tomorrow, you know, get my gameplay in, gonna stream for you guys and all that, but after that, it's like, who knows what happens. Care for a 129 SC? Actually, yeah, I would take that, from you. Gotta go sleep in a minute here? Okay, sounds good, fine takes. Yeah, well, if you're going to bed, then take care, you have yourself a good night, and really appreciate you, tuning in. Do you want me to swing by your game? I just finished my run, so I could go to you if you want. That'll probably be, if that makes things easier for you. Oh shit, that's painful. Co-10Q? Okay, let me go over to yours then. I mean, I just finished the run, so that's perfect. So I just gotta need to do, like, what, another couple runs. Wait, where are you? A3? Okay, cool. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, look at that. Let's take a look. Oh, one of these gives me like an extra 100 damage per swing. That's great. Wonderful. Okay, then. I'm just gonna take inventory and sell the items that I had. Then I'm gonna go and try to power farm the rest of the XP that I'm missing. Yeah, I'm at like 2.3 mil. How close am I? Yeah, okay, fine. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Like, no biggie, I guess. It is getting a little late, though. Just debating whether or not I want to speed up the process by going with players 4. You know what? Yeah, I'll end my gameplay this evening by doing players 4. I think that would be a good idea. Actually, what am I at now? Yeah, 7-hour stream. Yeah, okay, I can live with this. Where was I? I'm gonna get my other boxes in here. R11. Alright. Now let's teleport around a little bit. Hey, it's an XP shrine. Wonderful. I don't have a skill shrine here. I will search for a skill shrine, though. I feel like a skill shrine... Double XP shrine. Wow, wonderful. Alright then. So... I guess I'll check these 2 skill shrines here. Refilling. Okay, well, there we go then. There's another XP shrine there. Another XP shrine there. Okay, well, the game's telling me something. I don't know what it is, but... Yeah, let's... I'm gonna try to make the most out of these. I'm just trying to figure out... I'm just trying to plan my route. I got 4 XP shrines available, so I'm gonna have to... Oh, my Merc actually got owned. Okay, well, minus 25k gold. Wow. Oh yeah, because it's players 4, I forgot. So these guys are a fair bit tankier than in the previous runs that I was doing. Okay. I'm just trying to clear the XP shrine, so... Oh, ow. Dude, come on. I just want to do like one run. Like, can you guys just like leave me alone in peace? Please? Okay. I'm gonna summon my Clay Golem. I'm gonna summon my, or repurchase my Merc. I'll just have to rechant my guys. Oh, did I not chant myself before I started firing at them? Maybe that might be why. Okay. So, in that case... yeah, that might do the trick, actually. As to why I wasn't damaging them before. Yeah. Alright. Well, this feels a lot better now all of a sudden. Field plate. Alright. I'm gonna actually not pick any items up anymore. I think that at this point I should just... this character is a lot more frustrating to play on Slash than it was testing it on SB. Is it because of, like, latency issues or something, or what? Okay, there we go. It's a lot cleaner now. Now, gotta go through these one by one. Like, latency issues, desync, etc. Desync and the keybinds never staying bound on revive. Ah. Damn. Alright, let's start this off. So, I will take this XP shrine first. Shoot, I messed this up. I was actually supposed to start this run first. Okay, what's in this crypt? It's gonna be great. Okay, so mana burn extra fast. He does not have any cursed modifiers, so he's not gonna pull a fast one on me and then just purge this XP shrine off my head. There we go. Jawbone Visor, nice. Grim Warden Battlecry. Actually, I did say that I was not going to be picking any of this stuff up anymore, so... Lightning Enchanted extra fast. Okay, nothing that I can see that would run the risk of either killing me or getting rid of this XP shrine from my head, so... Okay, that's a start. I'm gonna rechant this. Ort Rune. I will pick that up, though. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, actually, no, I can't get out of here. I have to clear these guys first. 4% XP. That's not bad. Okay, gonna start teleporting around, trying to see what else is out here. Oh, shit. Magic resistant, cold enchanted. Ow. Fuck, I'm frozen now as a result of that. Yeah, it's another reason why I gotta keep my distance, even if they don't kill me. If they freeze me, it actually slows me down immensely. Okay, that's honestly not bad for 1 XP shrine. Managed to use 1 XP shrine to clear all of Crypt, pretty much. Well, plus a little bit of Mausoleum, maybe? Oh, shit. Hold on. It wore off. Okay. Back to Mausoleum. And indeed, yes, I did have a champion Hungry Dead here. Gonna clear that. Here. Another pack. This one's cursed, so I'm gonna avoid that one for a second. Fire Enchanted. Okay, this one I can manage. I should be okay with to clear this one. Yeah, see, this is much faster than farming Flare dungeon, or, well, Flare jungle, I guess, in this case. Immensely faster. Nice. Okay, they're not aura enchanted, so as long as I keep my distance here, it might be... Fuck. Dude! It, like, my Merc got hit by it, so it also activated Cursed on me too? What? Dude, that is so lame. I actually hate that shit so much when Cursed pops, like, in, like, situations like that. Okay, fine. Well, I used up one of the shrines, or two of the shrines, there's still two more. So I think this one is, no, the other one? Okay, this one is not, cursed, so I can just take this and go directly back. And then Mausoleum. Ow. Thalrune, sure. Okay. I'm gonna keep on doing the run. Okay, I'll clear this first then. Why am I frozen? What? Or chilled, I mean. Like, they don't do cold damage. Was it because the boss was like Spectral Hit or some shit, and then he like passed over Spectral Hit modifier to those, his like minions? But it probably was that. It's the only thing that makes sense, but still. I was a little surprised that that happened. Okay, I don't want to get too close to... Yeah, I'm not going to get too close to the boss on this one. I think there's still... there we go. There's still, like, one pack. Yep, no... Seems like this guy does not have... Ow. Well, he's just going to slow me down. This guy does not have Cursed, so at least I have that going for me. Okay, no, this is too much. If I stay at the doorway, I can actually just deal with them without having to worry. There you go. Good. 95%. I think that's pretty much it. Let me think if there's something else I can farm. Oh, I can just go to, like, Lost City now and do, like, Ancient Tunnels or something real quick. Oh, it just dissipated. That's okay. I mean, I've already gotten a big chunk of XP. Alright, this is the last... I believe this next shrine will be the last one. Funny how I end up finding, like, 4 XP shrines when I was, again, just looking for a stamina shrine. Hilarious how that works. Okay. Here. Grab the XP shrine. Now I'm going to go Lost City. And I could do either Maggot Lair or Ancient Tunnels. I'm going to opt to do... Oh, come on, dude. I mean, I just got here. That is so unlucky. I was gonna, like, because I had no way to actually check it. Yeah, no, seriously. I had no way to check it, like, without actually, like, moving forward. Otherwise, like, I would have tried to, like, look at it around the corner, but, you know, that wasn't really an option. I feel like every champ in pack in Hell is cursed. I feel like every champ pack in AT specifically is cursed. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. This will get the job done, but it would have been a little quicker if, you know, I didn't get that curse thing popping on me. I blame LeBron. Wow, that's valid. Okay, well, my Merc is getting kind of fucked here. Do you want... yeah, I do, actually. 1 to 22 light and 9 fire res? Hell yeah. For little old me? Could very much use something like that. Archon Plate, Bramble Mid... Okay, there we go. It's done. It's finally over. Done like dinner. Alright, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Thanks, Zivko. I appreciate you, buddy. Let me also sell some of this crap. Alright, Garnet Small Charm of the Storms. Oh! Oh, 1 to 22 lightning, 9 to fire res. I thought it was 1 to 22 lightning, 9 fire damage. Dude, this is even better than I thought it would be. Again, why thank you. Ah, damn, I'm already at like 4k damage, and I get extra fire res off of that. That's actually pretty sweet. Okay, well, again, I already leveled, so all that's really left for me now... From Q-Bugged Bale himself, hell yeah! Actually, there's an easy way to find out. Nope, it says level 88, so probably came from one of his minions. Or something like that. Oh, from Duriel. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, okay. That's interesting. You drop something like this. Okay, last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to swing on by and... Oh, okay, my thing expired. Grand Charm. And a Matriarchal Bow. Alright, let me actually see what these are. Nope. And Grand Charm, 19 to life, okay. This Archon Plate rolled 509. I feel like that's a very high roll for an Archon Plate, so I'll actually keep it as is without trying to, like, sell it or anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm already sitting, like, at 2.4 mil. That's pretty close. Oh, okay, well, I mean, yeah. Splurge a bit of it on repairing equipment, but that aside, yeah, I think I'm ready to go. Okay, this is going to be the final part of my stream, and then I'm just going to chill and chat with you guys a bit, and then I'm going to probably end off, so here we are. Oh, actually, let me mule my stuff off, too, before I start. Hey, Ko, you mentioned that you have a Geeds, don't you? Is that a well, actually, let me ask, first if anybody else has spare Geeds. I have a spare Geed I can borrow. You'd having to keep asking this, but not exactly. The game hasn't exactly been very generous on Geeds. It is not a spare. I see. So you'd actually have to not use it for a little bit if I were to borrow it. I mean, it's like I could just. It's the evolved form of that 1% LC, right? That makes sense. Level 84. That's kind of nice, though. Yeah, I'm like the only person who's level 84 based on this. Rank 12. There's a lot of other people who are climbing upward and onward. I'm not going to be able to catch up to them for quite some time, or well, probably forever at this point. Like, I'm still, like, my goal for this season isn't XP, it's mainly to get the items that I'm looking for on this character. That's like my main priority. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway. Okay, let me get the gems. Okay. Not a chance. I already know I won't achieve my goals for this season, not a chance. Well, it's good to aim high, I suppose. Yeah, but it's just like, in my case, I'm like thinking, okay, like where could I have saved time and not like spent that time on XP instead? Like, I did carry out extra rushes that did not contribute towards my XP gain. Like, definitely making 3 other characters makes sense because I need to farm hell on P4, right? But I spent a great deal of time like farming Flare jungle rather than maybe doing like Bales, or well, maybe not Bales. I can't do Bales solo, but like even just now I was running Mausoleum. Like I managed to farm like 20% in like what, like 20 minutes on my own, or in like 15 minutes I should say. So in like an hour, maybe a little over an hour, I could basically get like a level. If I spent all my time like leveling rather than messing around trying to farm on players 1 to try to get this stupid Phase Blade or Monarch or other bases or other items, then yeah, I think I would have been better off in that regard. Do you need Juan and Belt for dealing with Diablo? Juan and Belt? No, I'm okay, thank you though. I think I have other sources of prevent monster heal. And I don't even have a Gull rune yet. Okay, so this is my Sork. Base Mule, I think? Oh, wait, no, it's the other Base Mule. Alright, well, if nobody has a Geats that I can borrow, then I guess I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way meaning that I'm just going to start gambling right now with no Geats. So I'll probably end up with fewer circlets available, but I mean, what can you do, right? I'm gonna switch out my bow, my Kukoshikaku for edge, and I'll start shopping. Well, gambling, I guess. He asked if you want to Geats. Oh, actually, I missed it. What the hell? There was a message I missed? Oop. Yes. Sorry, missed your message. Yeah, I do. Game? Oh, sweet. Thanks, Go. Kinda saved my bacon here. Alright, good stuff. I'll come to you. Okay. R, mate. Ah, there we are. Yo, thank you. Very nice, this, Geeds. 40 MF Geeds. Pff, wow, these rolls. What the fuck? I'm like, 136 gold fine, 140 MF, 15 vendors. Anyway, 15 to 20 is plenty. Thank you so much, man. That's a spare Geeds. No, I need this. I need some gold, by the way. I'm maxed. I mean, you know what? Sure. I'll run with it. Alright, I'm gonna start gambling. I think I'm gonna gamble, well, I'm gonna gamble coronets. You ISO anything? Alright, I'm gonna start looking for those coronets. Like, sometimes, like, I usually like to try to farm, well, sooner or later I want to farm for amulets, but this dude's rich, yeah. No kidding. Maybe just a Dwarf Star? Okay. Alright, well, if I find a Dwarf Star, I guess I can... And a Hodo base. Oh, right, a Hodo base. Okay. Let me actually see, speaking of Hodo bases, if I have a Hodo base. Flail? Good enough as a Hodo base DPS? I mean, this seems pretty reasonable. I give him his Hodo base for like a shit ton of gold. Seems solid. I can Larzak this into 4OS. Been holding it for this reason. Yeah, I can actually use this. Flail. Okay, flail is 26 to 40, I believe. Yes, it is. What eye level is flail for 4 socket instead of 5? 26 to 40. No. 26 to 40 is 4 sockets. 41 plus is 5 sockets. So, yeah, I still wouldn't waste the Larzik. Nah, man, that's fine. I'm pumping out tunes for their forges. 4 socket, easy to find. Never looked up levels. Fair enough. Okay. Well, where was I? I will give him the 4 socket thing after, but there's like gold on the floor, so I'm gonna focus on trying to roll my stuff first, and then worry about all that later when I have to return his geeds back to him. Okay. Actually, what time is it? Fuck the flail, can you Larzik my Viper instead? I'll do both. Just let me finish gambling first. Then I'll return your geeds and socket both your items. Yeah, I mean, it's the least I can do, I guess. He's giving me gold. I can trade him socket quests. Feels like a reasonable trade in that regard. Trav until I get bored? Okay. Ah, got 2 coronets on this. Ah, misclicked. I just realized that I'm gambling on normal, but I don't think it matters in this case. Oh shit, I missed one. There it is. Found one. Ah. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna guess 3 of them are going to be like character class. 1 druid, 1 barb, 1 sork. Nope. Oh. Ooh. 30 faster run walk. I just realized I should be rolling on hell because otherwise I can't sell these very quickly. Okay. Well, 2 necro skill levels. Again, like I'll get everything except for seems like I can get everything except for the one that I'm looking for. Okay. Let me just unparty this guy real quick. Like, I still haven't found any plus, like, sork skill levels or fire skills or even cold skills. Just 1 boxing? Oh, okay, wow. Just trying to refresh these piles of gold before they vamoose, so I'm gonna go to the next. We go to the next game. In hell mode, so that I can actually take these and sell them. Okay, this is garbage. Yeah, I think I can afford to get rid of that too. All these are garbage. I'm just gonna stop guessing what they are. I'm too tired for it. Okay, cool. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. What other coronets can I find here? Okay, here's another one. Oh, found one. There's another one. Come on. Come on. Any day now? Bruh. Game, bliss. This hurts. This actually takes a lot longer than I was expecting it to. This gambling session. So I actually stopped like at the perfect time when I leveled and then actually farmed up as much gold as I did. And another one. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna stop guessing. I'm just gonna check them. It just doesn't have like a particular class associated with it, but it's 20 FCR, lightning, poison res, and 2 open sockets. Most usefully useless circlet I think I've ever seen in my entire life. 2 to assassin skills, 12 to energy. This one's 3 to paladin. It's like hilarious. Like these are hilariously bad. Like they really are. They're just, you know, not the right. How do I put it? Like they're usable, but not quite the best in their category. Okay. Just need plus fire skills equipment. Oh, there we go. Oh. My fingers are starting to get tired from all this clicking. Okay. Ah, there we go. And another one. Oh man. I might actually even, depending on how long this takes, I might opt to do the second half of the gambling the next time I stream, which is going to be tomorrow. I'm probably going to start my stream at like 10 a.m. tomorrow, so that's like 8 hours from now. In case anyone at all wanted to swing by and tune in. Unless something comes up, but otherwise, yes, I do intend to start my stream in like another 8 hours from now. That's why I need to get some rest before I do another long stream tomorrow. Or at least, again, my intention would be to do a long stream, but we'll see. This honestly doesn't feel like I've only been at this for 5 minutes. I mean, like, that's what the timer says, how long I've been in this game for. Too bad I won't settle for circlets. That would make things so much easier. I don't even know why these stupid circlets exist. They should just all be coronets, man. I'm telling you. Otherwise, they're just wasting my time. They're gonna confuse some poor blokes who actually think that you can actually get, like, upgrades like coronets or tiaras or diadems out of circlets when you actually can't. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I guess 2 of them are going to be class skills. Nope. I mean, I guess this is class skills, but it's garbage. Ooh, no! No. Fuck. Well, I mean, it is A plus skills for Sorks. That's pretty hilarious, actually. I don't even know if there are any Lightning Sorks on the server this season. Okay, why... There we go. Let me drop all this. All courtesy of DPS. Alright. Yeah, at this rate I'm not going to be able to drain out this much gold by the 8-hour mark of the stream. Yeah, maybe I'll save the rest for tomorrow. That'd be good, kind of cool. A 2-parter. Yeah, I'm good with that, actually. Okay, let me drain out the rest of the gold that I have on hand, and then I can kind of, like, just chill a little bit, talk with you guys, and then wrap up for the night with, like, a little bit of a recap on where I'm at. Come to think of it, I don't even remember doing a recap when I started this stream, which is unusual. But I did do a recap at the end of last stream, so I guess it's fine. People watched that one. I could do like 2 more rounds of this with my remaining gold. I mean, each circlet or each coronet is like 100k, right? You gotta give him back his Geeds, though. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, well, and I have to... Ah, I remember now. I mean, that budget's enough time, I guess, to also socket his Hoto and Viper Magi, as I had agreed upon. So, I gotta do that, too. That's true. This one. And one more. There we go. Done. Alright, let's check it out. Have you seen the AI videos of Diablo 2 on YouTube? No, I haven't. Do I want to? Garbage. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Not bad. Hey, 2 to Amazon skill levels. I mean... Yeah. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright. And then one more round of circlets, I guess. Well, I mean, it's like half a round. I just stay like underneath them so that below Geed, so that I can just go like this. It's like much easier. This is my refresh screen right here. Too bad I got Jalal's. Yeah, well, I guess that. I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe some Ellie druid out there would want it. Don't rain on my parade here, okay? I thought I had something useful. I mean, to be honest, like, all these circlets, I'm just hoping that I can trade one of them for a fucking, +3 fire skills at this point. Maybe I'll use the other batch for rolling amulets, actually, at this point, yeah. Barbarian skill levels, this thing, garbage, and then... You've seen 2 other Ellie Druids in pub games? Okay, well, you've kind of restored a little bit of hope that I have, so... Ah, shit, I missed Coronet. Was a little too hasty. Okay, there we go, done. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this one. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other game, and I think... Well, I can actually just roll them for amulets, right? Like, I have, like, +3 lightning skills, assassin skills. Like, surely one of these, or something I have will sell, and I can use whatever I get out of that to, like, buy out a fire skills circlet when it arrives, inevitably. It's either that or keep rolling circlets when I wake up tomorrow. So I'm just debating which of the two options sounds more, well, better, really. And I'm just thinking about my amulet, too. You know what? Fuck it. I have a Geeds right now. Let's just get this over with. Yeah. Might as well use my Geeds to the fullest. Alright, guys. Here we go. Wish me luck. What am I doing? I gotta go from below. Let's just get this over with. Well, I have all this gold. Sure, why not? Alright, why not? Sure. 2 paladin. Now that I'm looking for amulets, they're just trolling me with these. That's pretty good. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Alright, amulets. Amulet. What is this anyway? Attack rating. I can actually sell that now for gold. Alright, and here I go. Done. Alright, let's take a look. What do we got? Garbage. This one's DR by 60. Hey! +2 fire skills. I'm getting there. 3 martial arts. Maybe I should just be rolling for amulets. Yeah, maybe I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Maybe we should actually just be genuinely rolling for amulets instead. I can't remember which patch of D2 people used to profit off of gambling. Huh, imagine all of them. I could try to roll these for rings, actually. Oh, shit. I have too many. I should have too many of these. Let me switch out for the circlets mule. These are all actually usable by somebody. In some capacity. Alright. Let's give it a spin. So, these ones I'll never use. I would actually consider using that one. So, what do I have? I have a Lich is actually inferior to my fire skills amulet now. That's, well, I mean, I do lose out on some lightning mastery, but I think that's okay. I gain a buff on enchant and fire mastery. So, this is better. 3 to shadow disciplines, 3 to martial arts. 110 necro amulet. Garbage. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then cube into an FCR ring. Alright, well, I mean, it is what it is. I'll keep these for now. And then I'm gonna go for another round of gambling. Yeah. Here we go. Time to milk the crap out of this Geeds. Yeah. Look at that. Geed. Oh, Coronet. Ah, garbage. Alright. Running low on gold here, but... Oh, caught a net. Garbage. I'll probably cap out here. Oh, 3 to curses. Alright, sure, why not, you know, just... this game. One of these days, it'll be plus fire skills. A man can dream. Truly, I can. Okay, I'm actually... Okay, this is my last batch, I think. I'm not gonna go any further. I figured that this would happen, where I can't buy this coronet, but that's okay. That's within expectation. Alright, let's take a look at this together. 1, 2, 3. These are garbage. 1, 2, ooh. So we have a Mara's at home. The Mara's at home. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I just wish I didn't see any rares. 10 FCR and attack rating. It's hilarious. 2 to Warcries. I actually managed to gamble a Siverbs. Like, it's very... I don't remember the last time I ever saw something like that. Oh wow, look at that. All rares. There we go. Okay, well, I mean, guess I'm gonna have to make do with this. 107 mana. Okay, and I guess I could go like this. 10 FCR and 18 attack rating. Kill me now. I mean, just for shits and giggles, I guess I can just do the following. Well, I can gamble a few more, sure. Might as well. Why not? Okay, let's try this out. Let's see what we got here. Garbage. Garbage. One to Sork skill levels, half freeze duration. That's pretty funny. Well, I mean, Eye of Lich was better than this, so that's pretty useless. Oh, I still have another amulet here. Okay, I have enough for one more roll, I suppose. %15 MF and 35% gold find. It looks useful, but it's useless, sadly. Okay, there it is. And then I can I gamble like 3 more amulets? Because if so, then that rounds it out perfectly. 1, 2. Oh, just like a little short. Which of these can I get rid of? Okay, I think it's fair to say that no one is, well, +1 to Amazon skill levels. Ah, whatever, you know what? I mean, Seraph's is better. Bam, there you go. Anyway, alright. And I'm gonna this get rid of it. I'm also gonna sell this just so I have a little bit of gold in reserve. 1 druid skills, 15 to strength. I like how I have enough like equipment to like gear up everyone except for myself. Look at this shit. Like, I fucking found 3 passive and magic skills for Amazon, bruh. Gambling hurts. Truly it does. I mean, I'll get there one day, but like, come on. Like, really? What are we doing here? Martial arts. Yeah, I'm gonna junk this one. No one's gonna use this. 1 to druid skills. This one I'll also junk. Now I can roll for another amulet. I think I've made the most out of it. Ah, there we go. Good. Nice and easy. Oh, I can roll 1 last amulet, because if I turn these 3 into magic ring, and I turn these 3, or I throw in these 3, I can make 1 last amulet, and it's total dog shit. Nice. Okay. Well, it's been fun. Well, sort of. I don't know what to say here. Well, I mean, hope you guys enjoyed that at least. Yeah, just made it to the 8-hour mark. That's actually perfect. Alright, I'm gonna mule off my stuff real quick, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. Well, I mean, I gotta actually help, or I gotta return the Geeds back to, I had to return the Geeds back to DPS, of course. Okay. But I'll return to him just after I finish tossing all this crap out real quick. Yeah, that way I don't have to do all the organizing later. Okay, where was I with all this? Like this, and like this. Oh yeah, right. Of course. Nice. Where's my Magic's Mule? Cool. So... I have at Lich and Siverbs. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll try to figure out if I want to, like, reorganize my mules so that I can kind of tell people, hey guys, I have a whole bunch of amulets and circlets. Feel free to look through them, and if you want to buy them, then just let me know. I'm just looking for fire skillers and, like, fire skills, circlet, and amulet. Yeah, that seems like it could be kind of legit. Anyway, but, yeah, I think I'm pretty much good here. Oh yeah, and I gotta toss this out. And I also have to restock the, wealth. I gotta recharge this, lower res one real quick. Alright. Okay. Is ready to return it. Thank you for your patience. Alright, there we are. Yeah, gambling rolls are done. And I can toss this back to DPS. Any luck? No. Nah. Well, I mean, I got plenty of other gear for other cares, just not +3 fire, sadly. I actually want to see, well, I mean, I don't even know what he's running. Maybe, well, he didn't say he needed anything from me, though. He's running IK Helm. Alright, so here it is. There's Geeds. Now, V Magi? I think he wanted me to sock. Wow, 34-11. Alright. Cool, cool. Okay, BRB. Which of my characters are supposed to be able to socket this? I don't actually remember. I think it's maybe this one? Okay, let's see what I've got here. Ah, I do have this Larzik thing available. Add a socket to Skin of the Viper Magi. Yeah, feels pretty good. I burn a socket quest for 2.5 million gold. That's the way I'll look at this transaction. Yep, there we are. Thank you, VM. No problem. Thank you for the gold. Oh wow, I just noticed he has a Mara's. See ya. Yeah, pretty much. We'll be back in 8 hours. Thank you, VM, dude. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me right now. I think he might actually be on my stream, but either way, if you can hear me, DPS, thanks again. Really appreciate the. Well, I mean, I feel like if he was watching, then he probably would have known that I didn't have. I didn't actually get any good rolls, but either way, okay. Yeah, got him that Viper Magi, and I mean, he said that like I would actually give him the Hodo as well, or not the Hodo, but the base for Hodo. But he said that he's missing a pull anyway, so who knows? Maybe he finds a better one before, before I come online tomorrow, or like maybe he finds his own base. I'll be on tomorrow, so I can just give it to him whenever he needs it. And I also still need to run like Sokka quests and whatnot anyway. Anyway, okay, so I guess this is it then. This is the end of the stream. It's perfect timing. I just crossed the 8-hour mark not too long ago. Not that anyone's really counting. I'm going to hop off here. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'm gonna end it off here. Oh, one other thing I wanted to check. Oh wow, if I chant myself, I'm actually up to 6k now thanks to this amulet. Yeah, previously it wasn't nearly so crazy, but 4.3k. Yeah, it definitely makes a noticeable difference. I really can't wait to get that +3 fire skills circlet, but anyway, that's a discussion to be had for later, I suppose. Anyway, alright. Let's get into the nitty-gritty here. So, now that I'm at the... Okay. Now that I am at the end of my stream, just going to let you guys know, I will be hopping off to get some rest. I'll be probably back again in about 8 hours or so. So, you know, stay tuned for that. I'm going to recap my character one more time. So, this is my character now. I have enough strength to wear the highest strength requirement item on my build, which is currently a Spirit Ward. Or, like, Spirit in a Ward, not the Spirit Ward unique. I have 95 points in a Dexterity, because in the future I might replace Koko Shikaku with Demon Machine if I can find it. And Demon Machine has a 95 Dex requirement. I have enough points in, well, I have most of my points in Vitality, enough to reach like 600 life, and then no points in Energy, with 20 stat points in reserve in case I need to make an adjustment to Dexterity or Strength. In terms of my skills, I have 1 point in Frost Nova and Cold Mastery, and then I put my excess points into Frozen Armor. This is to boost my defense, as you can see here, from 1800 to 3k. And then for lightning spells, I have 1 point Static Field, Telekinesis, and Teleport. I feel like those are pretty self-explanatory. Then 20 points in a Lightning Mastery to pump up my damage when it comes to, like, when it comes to anything that gives me lightning damage. Like this weapon right here has 1 to 420. And then with Lightning Mastery, boosting this way up, it goes from like 420 up to like, you know, an extra like 2,000 damage basically, which is pretty amazing, I think. Okay, so that's for Lightning Mastery. Now, as for fire skills, this is where the majority of my points are. I have maxed out Warmth as a synergy for Enchant, and then maxed out Fire Mastery to also further boost Enchant, and then 1 point into its prerequisites as well. So that's for stats and skills. My Merc is using the same gear as when I started, which is basically Insight in a 4 Open Socket Cryptic Axe, with 6 crit, 241 ED, and level 13 Meditation Aura. Undead Crown for Lifesteal, because it's the only one that I have with an Ort Rune in it for more resistance to lightning. Dorial Shell with a Ral in it to get more resistance to fire, and this provides my Merc with Cannot Be Frozen. And then we get into the fun part. My own gear is a Rald Siggens Visor for fire resist, and then with 2-piece Siggens I get attack rating and 30% IAS. My armor is stone. This has been helping keep me alive like crazy because of high defense, and because I can summon a clay golem to help me tank stuff, and because it slows monsters. IK belt for strength, lightning resist, and fire resist. I have 22 MF and 12 all res ring, and another ring that also has a chunk of resistances. My boots are just cold and fire res with some faster run walk. And my amulet is +2 fire skills now. I just switched this. My weapon is actually quite interesting. It's 1 to sword skill levels and 2 to fire mastery, with 420 lightning damage and socketed with a shale rune. Now I had Hex Fire originally, but I switched it out for this because, you know, can't really argue with getting an extra 1600 damage, I think, because of lightning mastery. And then Spirit here, which gives you plus to all skills and like some resistances across the board too. So pretty handy setup. Very happy with how it's turning, or how the build is coming along, and I'm really looking forward to what the next stream will bring, because I have a pretty good feeling about next stream that I'll actually have something worth a damn to, you know, trade to people, or at least pay back Co. Oh yeah, and then on Switch I have Kuko Shikaku for piercing attack and exploding arrow. In my inventory I have a whole bunch of small charms that give me lightning damage or fire damage pretty much, and I'm also running resistance grand charms. Anyway, that brings me to the end of today's stream. I think that pretty much covers it. Once again, just to recap, I started the stream a little later today. I think I helped out Zivko, and I did the hell mode. I'm going to help this guy out. Trav, what game name A3NM. I'm going to help this guy out real quick, and then I'll hop off. Zivko said GG. Yeah, GG to you too, Zivko. Thank you again. It was fun playing together. Trav done. Oh. There we go. Great. If you look to help someone before you go, you can do my Mephisto quest. You want me to do your Mephisto quest for you? I just finished doing the recap. Okay, sure. Which game are you in? Yeah. Okay, after this I'm gonna wrap up though. For real. What game are you in? Yo 8-1? Alright. Yeah, let me just think I should be able to manage this. Okay, oh wow, the latency. Can I even... Oh yeah, I can teleport properly because my res is so... well, my FCR is so shit, I guess. Kind of funny how that works. Hephasto? Oh, pfft. Alright. 1 second. There we go. Oh, okay, there he is. I always mix up their names, no worries. He's got Might Aura. Wonderful. Okay, you can come back in whenever. I think I already chanted myself, right? So... yeah, now I just gotta... actually get started on this. Alright. Alright, now I just gotta start hitting him with the bow. And there you go. Alright, I think you've got it from here, right? I'm gonna take my attacks of this little Hyperion thing. Yeah, okay, you got this. Good luck. I'm guessing that you will get an Ist rune from this forge. Could probably just go and whack it, right? I want Lem, no Ist. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'm just guessing Ist. I feel like everybody needs Lem right now. But then usually when one person finds Lem, everyone finds Lem after. Okay, come on, Istrune. Alright, well, good night, dude. I'm heading out. uh... Yeah, alright, cool, great. I think you got your... I mean, got your thing. Stupid Gull Luck Rune. Yeah, exactly. Wait, you're just leaving these here? What the heck? Okay, I don't know how I survived that. Oh yeah, my Golem tanked all of it. Hey, yay for Clay Golem. That would have killed me otherwise. Okay, cool. I mean, if you want your gems back, just let me know. But if you're just going to leave them there, then... yeah, then I'm just going to steal them if you don't need to keep them. Okay. Well, if you say so. Thanks again. Yeah, no worries, dude. It was fun. Okay, so, yeah, just to recap, to speak of the devil, yeah, so the way that today's stream went was that I basically try to carry out some help Zivko reach level 60, which entailed that I did some Mausoleum runs and some Nightmare Bale runs, and then I think I carried out a rush, didn't I, or am I tripping? Anyway, either way, basically farmed an assortment of random different areas today, mostly Mausoleum, Crypt, and a lot of Flare Jungle to try to farm enough gold to roll for like coronets that have like plus fire skills on them and amulets. So that was basically it. I'm not making principle again. Yeah, well, I guess that would be a use for your Gull rune. That's true. Yeah, and well, at the end of it, the only thing I really have to show for my efforts is this amulet. And who knows? I mean, like, I have a bunch of other coronets that maybe people will want. And I can, like, trade out my +3 traps coronet for, like, +3 fire skills or something. That would be nice. But anyway. Yeah. Oh! +3 fire amulet! Yep, me, please! Yes, please, me. Oh, you need anything? Oh, that would be a great way to end the night. +3 fire Ami. Now CH99. Oh, thank fuck, dude. It'd be nice to have made a trade for it, but yeah. I guess probably unnecessary. Just gonna try to take a look. Oh, you know what? You know what? I have just the thing to trade him. Want a cold skiller? It's like the only thing. You got a pull by chance? Yeah, it'd be nice to haven't found one. Was gonna. Oh. Okay, let me know if you do. Maybe I can just give you cold skiller for pull. And this Ami. There we go. And we can call it even. All good. Aye. Cool. That's great. I guess +3 fire skills. Let's go. +3 fire skills. Wow, okay. Now I feel a lot better ending the night like this. Ah, wonderful. I'll figure out the rest of the muling crap tomorrow when I start the stream. But, wow. That was an unexpected... Like, I was actually like 2 seconds away from ending my... Well, a few seconds away from ending my streams, so... that timing is hilarious. Like, if he had found this one run later, I would have already hopped off. Anyway, okay, take care, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks, everyone, for watching. This is D2D2, signing out.